vigilante justice?
Might as well for more.
But that's only because the police had a bounty out for those guys. Specifically.
Also, I went live. Sorry about that.
And I didn't really have a jailbreak plan, so yeah.
Also, I went live because I had to rush. Sorry.
Oh my god, I kind of want to see what you guys would do, though, if you get put in jail. You know, to self.
I guess we shall see. Because we will most likely get arrested.
Oh, you're almost certainly going to get arrested at some point with corruption in the city and the like.
I figured that we'd be getting arrested as soon as Silphco takes on that we're not good for them.
I mean, technically they don't know you're part of the rebellion yet, so...
Would they consider me to be
technically you're not yet.
worth?
What?
Or I was just gonna ask if Silphco is like, hey, we've already taught this old man a lesson. Don't need to be bothered with, or am I still on their radar personally?
So
if
none
not,
of you are
for the
on
rest
their
of everyone else.
Oh, none of you are on the radar yet, because you're not technically part of the rebellion.
Okay.
You haven't really done anything to them yet.
Okay, because I pissed them off and then I got fired, and that is why I'm.
Unless your backstory
detective.
says you did something to them. But
Yeah.
for now, you guys are essentially just fugitives to them that aren't
Yeah.
worth chasing after at the moment.
Yeah. Let me just set up the game.
Backstory wise, I guess I was. It was I tried to expose them for corruption, so they beat me within an inch of my life, and then I found a
They might be a
Grimer.
bit mad at you.
But I found my Grimer, and they broke my camera, and I got fired.
For now, they don't know where you are.
Because of course
Fair.
you did. Of course
You
you
all
got
technically
fired.
have anonymity right now. But I can't say you will after this mission, so... No, it's the best boy bartender. He is. I should put some photoshopping on a bow tie. Oh well. We now have a Shuckle as a bartender on the train, by the way. He is the best boy bartender. Do not be mean to him.
I'm gonna shoot it.
But he is best boy. He's there to serve you drinks and make you happy.
Can I fuck it?
No.
Okay.
You also have a hard time hitting it. He has like 23 defense.
I mean, if you want to, you could use your Ditto to try and breed with it, but... yeah.
Thanks for giving me the idea.
You're welcome. Also, the other party members may or may not be trying to plan a certain breed with your Ditto, so be aware of that.
Nice. Yeah, my Ditto's been lonely.
No shit, he's been lonely. You haven't used him in combat for yet another session.
Because I'm waiting for the perfect time. Also,
Did you just live in your Pokeball?
Yes. Well, no, he doesn't live in a Pokeball. He just lives outside in my pocket.
Oh, yeah. Shuckle, 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 shuckle. Just hand you a margarita. You know, I for one would be perfectly fine with a Shuckle handing me a margarita. I'd be like, thanks, bro, here's your tip.
Also, I'm sharing the game
my
on
margaritas
Discord.
shuckled, not stirred.
Shuckled, not stirred. Shuckle, shuckle. He puts it in a shell for a second and hands it back to you.
I'm sharing the game on Discord if you guys want to hear.
Alright, I'll be there in a second. I'm just fixing something on the map. premium image. Fuck you, fucking thing. It is being used in the proper channel. Excuse me. Is everyone still here, or did we all leave?
Oh, I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm just
Also,
adding some cute
I am
little
also here.
details to the buffet map.
I made a miscalculation with FF2. There is not 4 protagonists. There is 5.
Wait, you made a...
There are actually there's 7, I think.
Yeah, but 5 you can have at a time in the party.
thing.
I didn't think you could have 5. Well, that might be the Dawn of Souls remaster, or the Game Boy Advance version Dawn of Souls only. Because in Dawn of Souls, Minwu stays with you a lot longer. But in the Pixel remaster, they did the original, where you're constantly swapping out the final party member, and there is no way to get a 5th.
Alright, let me just... There we go.
Oh wait, why would you be serving Nea and fucking whatchamacallit?
Yeah, in the Pixel remaster, Minwu actually stays at the castle instead of following you. So you get Minwu, and then you get the pirate lady, and then
There you go.
I want to say the dragoon, and then your final party member.
I still find it funny that FFO had the Emperor from FF2 as a DLC villain.
Wait, were you streaming the thing? Discord's being
I mean-
a bit dead.
Yeah, I'm streaming.
It's because the Emperor rocks as a villain, but he's in a bad game.
Isn't FF2 one of the darkest storylines though?
I know there's one about a dude who literally tries to destroy the world with his beam of justice, so he calls it.
It's kind of dark. I don't think it is because, it was dark for the time, and by that I mean everything is cutesy. Look how cool this is, and then FF2 is like everyone is dying. This is bad.
It's bad. I know the
And
next
that's why
Dragon
I
Quest is
think
gonna
people
be
call it
Also,
dark.
Last Defense Academy
Darker.
came out.
but yeah.
I'm gonna buy it just to spite you.
Will you?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably buy it at some point so I can stream more of it because I like that game.
Yeah, I can tell. Anyways. Alright, who's gonna be who so we can know immediately?
I'll take bitchy
I will
blonde chick,
be.
or pink hair chick.
I'll be Furion.
Oh, beat me to it. I'll be Guy then.
Alright, that leaves a Puro as Leon.
I can
All
go
right.
with that.
I think you should have Furo be the 4th character slot because I can't say for
Yeah,
spoilers,
Leon
but
is the 4th one.
Alright, let me just...
debatable. But if I say anything more, it's spoilers.
What the hell does half with characters mean? Oh, lowercase.
Yes.
So you'll just take anyone who's in the 4th character slot if it isn't Leon.
Yours.
Because this is the first game that has rotating party members.
Oh man, I hate
So
that guy.
not everyone will be in the party at all times.
Alright, there we go. Alright, we should be good.
I love how everyone looks like they only have one leg.
Well, yeah, that's the way they all look back then.
What the fuck is that sprite design?
Original FF1 and 2 design. Shut the fuck up, they're glorious.
They are.
They were so condensed.
A long-lived peace.
I mean, it is an 8-bit game, so... Or no, this was SNES, it's 16-bit, right?
No, SNES is 16-bit. Then N64 was always 64 bits. PS1 was 32 bits. Oh, look at that. On fire. Everything's dying. Emperor Palamisia called forth monster. Oh, and begins his campaign for World Conquest. Jesus, that's fast.
It's like, you ever met
Palamecia is
Or
I
Boromir
think
rose the
Palamecia
kingdom
is the
of
same
Fame
place
to
as
thwart the Emperor's
FF12,
plans.
by the way.
Oh, isn't
I
that
think.
theorized? It's theorized to be like that? But the rebels Castle falls, so they all assault the Empire.
Because 2 of them are quote-unquote connected. 7 is connected to 10. And 2 is connected to 12, because they both have the same cities.
And people say 15's connected to 7 as well, or at least theorizing that.
Yeah, but 15 is weird with, I want to say, literal portals. But I never beat 15.
I did. Time travel is already. Oh god. All right.
15 is so cool. I
But-
wish I liked it.
I liked it. It inspired a lot of my stuff. JP,
Yes.
your turn
Wait, we're actually.
already.
I thought we were just voice acting.
Nah.
Attack.
Nah, bitch, you're choosing everything your character does. Like
Do everything?
yeah,
Then I would like to build my character very specifically.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
Can I
why.
seduce the dragon?
Yeah.
If you get a charm skill, but yeah.
Hang on. Hang on. I know I have it here somewhere.
All right, what do you want to get, Doc?
I was just gonna attack. We don't have magic, so might as well just start punching.
Attack a pro?
Thanks.
Or alright, so all of us agree.
Oh!
Oh!
20 to seduce the dragon.
Oh!
We're fucked.
Damn.
Oh, only the hollow stamp is hollow on these?
Damn,
What
bitch.
the fuck?
Already, we're
Cheated with
dead.
these. I should send. So I have 3 jumbo cards and they're all bent because of New Jersey Air. I should send them in the PSA and be like, "Hey, what do you want to give me for these?"
Will he live?
Because a PSA 1 is just as valuable as a PSA 0 because they rarely give a PSA 1.
JP, you want to voice this one?
Oh yeah. He will. I sense a strong life force within him.
That and his
Wait,
cock
did we,
is
already
incredible.
kill did we already kill those knights?
No, we died.
They killed us.
Oh, were we supposed to, I guess?
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, I turned away for 2 seconds and we're already fucking pushing up daisies.
Yeah, old school FF was brutal. It's still
We should
you.
regain consciousness soon.
They found them like this on the escape from Finn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late.
His life is not in danger. The sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. It's definitely, you can tell this is definitely HD remastered.
Of course.
We best be off to the
That's
meeting.
mine.
I imagine
Oh.
they're already waiting for us.
That's mine, but
Oh.
okay. Let's go off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, what the fuck is that name? Their attack would be in earnest.
Bafsk. Bafsk. Just say Bask, because I'm assuming the F is silent.
Maybe. We cannot sit idly by and watch. You must act.
I'm gonna go get a water bottle. I'll be right back.
You're gonna need it.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need it.
What? Where am I? Burrow? B? Doc? Where are you? Hello. And we gotta wait for him to come back. Hello, JK.
My phone crashes out. The distant JP.
Yes, he's busy doing his thing. What about flushing a toilet? What? Am I flushing the toilet?
Oh.
Well, we're just waiting for him, I guess. We need to wait for him.
I found out at 14th level, I can move 40 feet in a turn once per day.
That is sick.
Oh. Is this like bonus, or is this like increase your move speed by 10?
It's an extra 40.
Oh, okay. So you can move 70 in one turn, once per day.
Yes. I can zoom. I think it also adds 40 to everyone else as well. I think it's anyone around me gets 40.
Oh, right. You and all your friends, you can order everyone once a day to go zoom.
Yeah.
The Yumis.
For cake or something like that.
We will zoom so fast, we will become
Fast.
I'm back.
I forgot that character from The Boys.
Shinigami, you're alive? I thought you. Oh, is she a nice girl? I think she is.
Yeah, I'm fine. Seem alright too, Doc, but hey, where's a Puro? Doc?
Oh, Princess of Finn saved us. But Apuro, not here.
Wait, what the fucking guy not speak normally?
I think he speaks in broken English. From the look of it.
He's big, tough, dumb guy.
Oh.
He starts with extra HP and strength.
As soon as you said big, tough, dumb guy, I almost spit my water.
I see. I see. Ah, don't worry. I'm sure he's okay.
So, Pro, how did you like playing the game?
I'll absorb you real quick, and then we can walk away.
I'll absorb you real quick. I love all games
which
do
game?
that.
So you have gained your strength. Very good. The life force is strong indeed. You saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. But you got in my no-no square, so I'm going to have to kill you for that.
My no square. Wait, am I Hilda or am I the other guy?
You're Hilda. You're the pink-haired lady. Forgive
I
me,
am.
Your Highness, but there's something I must ask of you. Please, let us join the rebel army. I need to get back at them. They stole my watch.
Look, I need to blow up the Death Star, okay?
They also stole Puro.
I can never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes.
But we have no homes. Not anymore. Those fuckers blew them up.
Yeah. They blew up my favorite dog. I love that stray dog.
The Imperials attacked and our parents. And cue fantasy trope dead parents in 3, 2, 1.
I'm truly sorry, but that changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay in Altair.
I think it's Altair, isn't it? Like, Assassin's Creed?
No, Altair has an accent to it. Even if you know our
Oh.
password, you should be able to live here well enough.
Wait, why the fuck do they have a password?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the password system.
Oh, for saving.
The password is rather
No, it's
close.
you have. The gimmick to this game is asking people keywords and then saying those keywords to people to try and get info. It's very detective
So-
mystery kind of.
Literally just like Zero Escape 2 and 1.
The Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Finn. It represents our hope for a flourishing future of strength and beauty.
I always talk about those games, but they're hard to stream because they're visual novels and they take hours.
But what will become of Finn now? The Empire's captives suffer there in confinement even as we speak. JP, your bro- oh, wait.
Alright, Pearl, you're now my brother. I'm gonna bully the shit out of you now.
Your brother Puro is missing, is he not?
As long as I get to bully you.
It's possible
Fuck
that he's
yeah.
being held in Finn as well. The Finn is far too dangerous to travel to now. The Emperor's beast still stalk the streets. Getting into the city will not be easy. Man on my right is Min Wu, the white wizard who tended to your wounds. He's a white wizard? Damn, I didn't know he was like doing white face, but okay. Thought it was a black wizard.
I'm
I
just
didn't
gonna
know
say
it
he
was
belongs to
cool
the
like
White
that.
Power gang. We don't talk about it.
He's a wizard, but he has privilege.
No, that's Grand Wizard.
He likes wearing a scary ghost costume on Halloween. It has a cross on it for some reason.
Yeah, he's wearing it right
That's a
now,
big plus.
actually. Look.
God, I was just choked on my water at my own joke. Jesus Christ.
Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance.
You mind if I voice him?
Oh yeah, make it the most stereotypical black man accent possible.
I got this. Lamb, damn, I see your destiny clearly. Just like those damn black folks.
Them black
The future.
mages are a pain in my ass. They ruined this country.
The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You know, just like the shotgun I keep in my quarters for them damn. Oh God, I almost just said a really bad word.
You almost sound like a backwater boy.
I almost said the N-E word. I got two in the character for a minute. Jesus
Almost
Christ.
like it's natural for you.
I mean, I am white and from New Jersey, but I would never fucking say that to somebody IRL.
Even though you got the pass from 2 of your Hispanic friends, but okay.
Hey, well, the information it will bring. Like, I'm not an actual racist. I'll make racist jokes, but I'm not an actual racist.
Yeah, that's my territory.
You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart the Finn. If you see anybody with darker skin than you, shoot on sight.
I believe the exact saying is, around blacks, never relax.
Wait, that was the wrong script. Hang on. Oh! If you find anybody... No, I'm not gonna elaborate more on that one. The Queen's just like, why did I hire this racist douchebag? Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at the sanctuary. Our slave labor is top of the... Our slave labor there is second to none.
Hold on.
Alright, I'll stop making racist jokes now.
Alright,
But to make it really funny.
we talk to this man now. Oh. I already talked to this man.
How do you like my...
What do you need?
How do you like my Louisianan hick accent?
That's Louisianan? Thought that
Now
was...
we get to the part.
It's like deep south, kinda. Like the hillbillies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
We're
that's
going to
him to
take
the
our
right.
guns!
The port
What?
of Balloon lies not far east of here. But a lake separates us, so you won't be able to reach town without the canoe.
They're coming to take our guns! Oh my god!
And fear, are we? It's not my place to tell you what to do, but I should consider if I were you. It's a dangerous place to be, you say. The city is crawling with the Empire's monsters. To the north lies a small village called the Gratria. Judging by the look of you, you'd be lucky to make it that far. Before you go anywhere, I
Gratria
suggest
sounds
you
lovely.
visit the room with the sigil that saved your life. I find people who can teach you a thing or two about adventuring. You can go on a nearby verse you can spare. This is the Rebels
That's the
Army
most
War
Irish
Room.
wizard I've ever heard.
This is the Rebels Army War Room. Okay, shut up.
They're just clones of each other. Like, all the guards are clones.
Okay, cult ritual. Got it.
All the wizards are clones, too. Awesome.
Nothing happens. Nope.
Cult ritual like the gun?
I play Romancing Saga. I think I know how the stats work. Oh yeah, this is definitely like Saga.
Wait, it works like Romancing Saga?
The guy that directed this game went on to direct the Saga games, which those are infinitely better than the original version of FF2.
I thought it was Nomura that did the Final Fantasy stuff, no?
No, Nomura was a figure. There were multiple people at the time. Like, multiple people were developing the series. They always changed directors for like a while.
We did FF7.
Sakaguchi, I think? No, someone else. Who did it? Like, it wasn't until Kingdom Hearts when Nomura finally got his proper spotlight.
I mean, he literally flagged down a Disney exec that was visiting Square Enix inside of an elevator and was like, "Look, I got this idea for a thing. We just need some Disney characters for it. Are you willing to share?"
Because of fucking course he would, and his edgy Disney fanfiction came true.
I mean, literally, that's what Kingdom Hearts is. His edgy Disney fanfiction.
Alright. The arrow struck me in the back of the battle, leave me in this state. Perhaps I really have grown old. My daughter Hilda now serves as regent. You should speak with her. Dude, this is a small ass bed. Holy shit.
By the way, if I'm pissing blood, that's also because it pierced my bladder. Oh god, I'm pissing more blood again.
Asking a kidney stone.
Fucking kidney stone thing was so funny last night.
Oh, it's happening again. Why is that a rock? That's a rock. Why is that a rock coming out of my penis?
Oh god, that's not blood, that's diarrhea. Bloody diarrhea.
Damn, curse
Have
you.
you ever had bloody diarrhea? That shit's the worst.
No, isn't that a sign of hemorrhoids?
That's a sign you have an infection and or really bad colitis.
Goten, the Prince of Kashwan, is
What?
hiding out in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something has made him lose faith in himself.
Wait, do you not know what colitis is?
No.
If you don't eat enough vegetables, you will get a thing called colitis. Colitis is a fancy term for saying you will bleed out your asshole every time you shit. And you want to know the best part about colitis?
What?
If untreated, it's fatal.
Of course it is.
I mean,
Princess
you're-
Hilda fled here
you're
when Finn
bleeding.
was sacked.
Yeah, it's literally internal bleeding.
She's doing a remarkable job
Yeah.
of leading the rebel army while His Majesty recovers.
Like, people in my family have had, like, bouts of it. My dad had it real bad because he refused to eat, like, anything green.
I'm Paul, greatest thief in the world. I get to invent the loot I can't burgle or steal. The Imperial coffers have kept my purse fat with gil lately.
I hate other currencies called gil.
I never steal from the rebels,
sounds like they
you can be
just-
sure of that. My home was in Finn too. Can't even go home now that the Empire has called occupied the...
So these guys just skin fish and use their scales as currency.
No. This is the town of
That'd be an
Altair.
interesting.
The Imperial force is a bit in a water punk style story, maybe. The Imperial forces have been.
Well, yeah, that'd be a
deployed
cool
this far,
currency for
yeah.
like mermaids and shit.
I suppose it's only a matter of time, though. Do we have any gil? 400 gil. All right, let's see if we go buy some gear. Before anything, where do you get specialized in your build?
I want you to remove all of my equipment besides armor.
All right, I'm gonna get it. Okay.
I want to be monk. So just focus on me leveling up punch.
All right, so.
I don't know what
remove-
exactly I'm supposed to use.
Basically,
You're doing
You can use anything.
it's Skyrim rules. Essentially, whatever the build you want, just equip the weapon you want to use. Like for example, a staff, and you want to be a mage. It'll like essentially level it up before you like.
Also, it's nearly impossible to beat this game without metagaming, so don't worry too much about getting max level in whatever weapon you pick.
Final Fantasy 2 like looks really different from like 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
It's the unique one, but it's also the bad one. But yeah. It's okay by Saga standards, but back then it was like the first of its kind, and no one knew how the damn thing would work. So you could see why people called it the worst one in the series.
Give my character a giant sword. I feel like she could use it.
Oh,
You can also dual
that would
wield
lower her
innately, so you can
attack.
do two
What?
swords.
I don't care. Give that bitch a giant sword.
it's
I think it's because she starts with level 2 or 3 in. Everyone technically starts with a level in what they're supposed to be good at: bow, sword, and shield, and axes.
Listen, I believe in equality, and all women can wield giant swords if they so choose to. I mean, look at Monster Hunter.
Yeah, but that's Monster Hunter. Everyone in that game's jacked to hell and back. Even the cats are jacked.
I'm a firm believer in equality. Women can wield giant swords if they want to.
You just do it because you want to have your build be very customizable in an RPG, do you? You don't like it when you have to choose a specific one.
No, I'm just doing it because I find the idea of a dainty woman with a giant sword in her hand fucking hilarious.
Exactly, and when the game decides to have characters have stat bonuses, like for example, I know you'd hate Dragon's Dogma, because your weight limit is tied to your character type and weight. So if you
Everyone
want
says
to,
I love Dragon's Dogma though.
yeah, here's
I
the
need to play
thing
that.
though. If you want a good build, you're gonna have to go with a big burly dude if you want strength, because anything lower, you might as well just be a thief or a mage. Anything else, you're fucked.
How much? I think I played a bit of Dragon's Dogma on the 360 years ago. Is the second one just as good as the first one?
It's good. It's as good as the first one, but they both have their strengths and faults.
Because I know it released around the time of Baldur's Gate, and Baldur's Gate kind of just trounced everything. It was
Alright.
like the one game you don't want to release around.
Do I take off the body armor or
Unless
keep
you
it
were
on
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I think armor is fine in this game. In FF1, you had to remove armor, but I think they changed that in this one.
Alright.
Unless I let you know later to take off my armor.
What do you want to specialize
Because in 1, you have to.
JP, what do you want to specialize
What?
in? Axes, bows, or staffs?
Why can't I specialize in swords though?
Well, okay then. You can specialize in swords.
All right.
Alright. Oh, so you want to be in the
Since
back or the front
you're
row?
only...
I'll be in the front row.
Alright, hold on.
If you put a weapon in your left hand, you can attack twice per turn. So if JP's going to specialize in swords, you might as well give him 2 swords, so he can swing both. Otherwise, it's best to put a shield.
Yeah! If I remember
and
correctly,
block.
didn't old FFs used to, like, FF1, 2, and 3 specifically, have, like, you can hit multiple times or something?
Oh yeah, you can hit up to like 14 times a turn.
So I'm effectively playing a female barbarian. Got it.
Yeah, I have a
Right.
knight, I have a shield and a buckler, so... Yeah.
Listen, she's strong enough to crush even guys' nuts. Okay.
Some enter into
You won't
that.
admit it.
Pearl, what do you want to be when we get to you? Do you want to be a white mage? You want to be a warrior? What do you want to be?
Whatever it is that uses a spear.
Alright, hold on. Let me go get a halberd. Let me go get it.
I
Because
see. You are a true.
here's the problem.
you're a
We're going to need a
true,
healer on our ends. We're going to need one. We're going to need a healer. Because, ooh. That's going to... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll play the role of the healer. I'll need to get one of these. Get one of
So you
these.
are a true student of the pointy stick. I see.
Dragoons were also introduced in this game, so if you want to spec into Dragoon later, you can, Furrow.
It's still crazy to me that spears are older than
Just
sticks.
Dragoon do.
Because I feel like our spears are older than
Dragoons
swords.
do extra damage to dragons. They don't have jump yet, but they do extra damage to dragons, and they main spears mostly.
Because I feel like if we discover metal sharp, we'd make sharp swords before spears. But I guess wooden spears are like one of the oldest
Well,
weapons besides.
I was
clubs.
gonna say a sword needs to be forged. A spear is a sharp rock on a stick. Same
Well,
with
yeah,
an
like-
arrow.
I guess I don't know if you guys have played Far Cry Primal, which really good game by the way. I need to play more of that
Oh,
at
yeah.
some point.
I didn't like Primal. I'm not a fan. Or not that I
I
hate
love
it.
Primal.
I don't hate it, but I don't like it either.
I feel like it should have been a Far Cry game. It should have been like they shouldn't have called it Far Cry. They should have like named it something else.
I think it's okay to call it Far Cry because they always do the repurposing of the island, but make it different. Like
It'd be
3
cool
has
if
Blood
they-
Dragon,
Oh.
4 has Primal, 5 has New Dawn.
Want me to
It'd be
give
cool
you?
if they did like a medieval Far Cry. That'd be sick.
That's called Nakasa Kingdom Come Deliverance. Never mind.
I mean, that's close.
Now, Kingdom Come Deliverance is Eurojank out the ass. Amazing, but Eurojank.
Doc, you want a leather cap, or
Loving
do you? Is
the
it gonna
mage.
affect your build?
I don't think so. I'll have to look into that. But for now, stack me out with armor. I just don't need any melee weapons.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. All right, let's go do this. Okay, I'm gonna boot up a guide so I can figure out where to go because this is old school FF. I'm gonna have no idea where the fuck to go.
I beat this game like 6 months ago. I can probably tell you where to go. You need to talk to a guy behind the house in the main square, and he'll join your party.
Oh, is that? Oh, he can temporarily be for a pro. Is this?
Yeah, he's
this
like
guy?
right there.
My name is Golden. I was once a prince of Karshwan. Now nothing but a coward. Okay, just blatantly admitting it. Okay. Blatantly admitting it, I see. My brother Scott fell in battle. I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. So you've asked to take up arms in the struggle. I'm so afraid Hilda would send me away that I haven't even asked her. I'm stalling here. This is spineless coward. Go ahead and laugh. I deserve it.
Okay, maybe you don't talk to him just yet.
You know what? Let's go tell the lady. Do we have to tell the lady?
You might have to. Or no, I remember. He doesn't join you until after you go to Finn. You have to sneak into Finn, and then you find a ring, and then you take the ring to him, and then he joins you. I think.
Ah, okay. Damn, the world is huge!
Yeah, they also gave you a map for this one, thankfully.
Oh, hey, it's Spyro's retarded cousin.
You should save pretty often.
Why is
They
this
do
game
not
hard?
balance the overworld. You can walk into level 50 encounters from the start of the game.
Yep.
So you can
What?
just get-
Yeah, this game's busted. The balancing is
What
busted.
does that work?
You'll just
How did anyone
because
have the
it's-
patience?
You'll just randomly barge into an over-leveled area without realizing it. This is before games told you that this was like a level 50 area, or like properly balanced it. It's just
because
you can just walk in and boom, all of a sudden you're fighting Satan, Lord of Death.
How did
it's,
anyone have the patience for old games? Is my question. I guess it was more of a community back then, or just
You lived in that era, dude. You should know.
I didn't live in the '80s, dude.
Games
This
like
game
this are
came
still
out-
being made though, where like they just randomly did this shit
Bro!
with the level.
Bro. My first console was a GameCube. I was too young to be gaming when this came out.
Dude, you're an old man. You could have been playing this. It was ported plenty of times.
I could have, but I didn't.
Yes, but it was remastered in
The
your
only
era.
JRPG I played back in the day, remotely even similar to this, is Harry Potter and Prisoner of Azkaban, which I'm still not finished yet. I stole my original save file.
Yeah. Anyways,
I'm
I didn't really
surprised.
know how JRPGs
Your
worked back
memory-
then.
uh,
What?
Considering no one has any attacks, you just want to like just be attacking for now since no one has any skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leg eaters. That's a good name for whatever the fuck these are supposed to be.
Leg eaters. Ah, there
Leg
we go.
eater. Do.
I forgot how to get heals in this game. It's very weird. with how
Wait,
they
does
do it.
were those like separate enemy drops, or does everybody like have their own separate?
Everyone has their own thing where,
Mon-
everyone gets their own stats.
Wait, party money's not.
Yeah.
Oh, party member. Oh no, wait.
no, party money is gold.
Uh,
The reason it dropped like that is enemies drop money or items in this game. So,
Oh, they don't drop both.
so since there's gold drops as items and they replace items, so it's like you could get a potion and 10 gold, or you can get 10 gold, 5 gold.
I was gonna
And
say
like
most
that.
modern games do it to where the enemy will always drop money, but in XP, but they won't have the chance to drop an item. The world is actually really pretty looking for like the 90s, but I guess a lot of these are new. Were these like remade from the ground up?
Yeah, these are remade from the ground up. They tried to keep the art style as close as they could to the original game, so that's why the sprites look like they are. This is the village of Gatreya. Finish just over across the lake. See? Is that so?
I have an SNES emulator. I want to see how the original looked.
It looked decent. Just don't expect much.
I was gonna say the best way to compare it would be probably the Game Boy Advanced version, because that was the most updated version before they remade him as 3D on the PSP, and then back to Pixel Remaster.
It would be cool if
As
they
of
ported
recent.
the PSP ports, but I know they're not because they already have the Pixel remasters.
I think the PSP ports are also on iOS. I want to say.
No, yeah, but those are from years ago.
Oh yeah, the Game
Yeah.
Boy had Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls.
Yeah, that's where I first played these two games. And the first one, amazing. They added like 5 extra dungeons.
Didn't some people hate those dungeons? I
And-
know some people hate those dungeons.
It's because if you want 100% bestiary, you have to do those dungeons, I want to say 16 times. Because
16 times. Holy shit.
The final boss of the dungeon is a puzzle boss that changes based on how many puzzles you do and how many ones you got right or wrong. And there's a bunch of puzzles.
Puzzle bosses.
The
are
issue is
worst
that each
thing.
variant of the boss has its own ID. So to fill out the bestiary, you have to get each ID.
Oh,
Wait,
that's,
so the
of the
puzzle
boss.
boss you have to fight it in a certain way.
that is fucking annoying.
I think that's how it goes. I could be misremembering things, but I think it's called like Pandemonium. And there's like 5 different parts to the boss that disappear or reappear depending on what puzzles you beat and what puzzles you failed.
Why is it so fucking hot in here?
Well,
Dude,
you
it's summer.
ask. It's summer, dude. What do you expect?
It's not summer yet, she.
Well, it's still spring. It's,
Well, it's hot
probably
as hell
summer for
over
you,
here in
it's
Texas,
fucking
so I don't know
Texas.
why JP here's bitching. It's way hotter over here.
Dude, it's like 8 degrees in Jersey today. Fuck off.
It's 99 over here, dipshit.
That's because you guys don't know what spring is.
Yeah, it's summer,
50
summer,
right now here.
spring, summer. That's literally.
Oh, 66 degrees.
All right, barehanded for arms or just armor? Oh wait, I don't have enough gold. Hold on, let me sell something.
You hear me chewing, that's because I have a bank, one of those like little piggy banks full of Tootsie Rolls.
I have a 2-liter bottle
got
of
for
Coke
Easter.
here right next to me, and I'm just sort of chilling with it, opening it, trying to wait for the fizz to
You
empty out.
fucking think... Dude, Tootsie Rolls are so weird. They're like gum consistency, but they're chocolate. I'll never understand.
They're
I
super.
love the flavored Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, those are the shit, man.
Yeah,
the
like-
red ones.
The flavor of Tootsie
Also,
Rolls
big
is
fan
good,
of,
but like, it feels like you're ripping on eating a rope that has chocolate.
You know one of the
flavor.
best candies is? Have you guys ever had those candy cane flavored Hershey Kisses during the holidays?
Oh, those hit different.
Those things are like fucking crack.
Nothing happens. Let me guess. Are these things fast travel points or something?
They look like revival
Fast travel
centers.
does not exist in this game. They're just like the first Final Fantasy, when you die, there are no revive spells. You have to come back here to revive your party.
Oh, that's kind of stupid.
Oh, it's the same as
They
Dragon
might have-
Quest.
They might have added revive spells in the second one, but I don't think they did. And the first one 100% doesn't have them.
So it's the same as Dragon Quest then?
Yeah. Also, in Final Fantasy 1, you have to buy your revives. It's like 50 gold per person, and then it increases by 50.
God, I want to play
each
another Dragon
time you
Quest
go
game,
to-
but none of them are as good as the most recent Dragon Quest.
Yeah, the remake
Darn
came
it.
out, dipshit, for 3, and it's one of the best Dragon Quests in the series.
That's what I heard. I need to play it.
And then there's the remix of 1 and 2, and 3 is a prequel, which they lead to 1 and 2. The first trilogy is like tied together.
I tried to play that first one on, like, Game Boy. Not even Game Boy Color, just the regular Game Boy.
Oh, dude, that's probably the best way to play it, because apparently the original version of that game was dog shit on NES.
So apparently the remakes of the Dragon Quest games
Oh, I
are
think we
gonna go
fucked.
3,
Oh,
2,
we
and
fucked
1
up.
because
Oh, we fucked
that was
up.
the
I
order.
got in the wrong area. No.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you where this area starts and where it ends so you don't watch it here again?
Yeah.
It's, all north and south is fine. If you walk like a millimeter too far to the west, that's the issue.
Alright, so I go north.
It's interesting
North
how they're
and
doing Dragon Quest in
is fine.
story order instead of like release order.
Here's the thing. Certain games are linked together and some are not.
Well, the first 3 are. That's why they're doing it like that.
Yeah, but I think the rest of them are separated, I think. Or at least anything past 7 is separated. I have 7 on my 3DS, which Square Enix, port 7 and 8, man. The 3DS remake of 7, I'm fine with porting.
It's hard to port 3DS games, mainly because a lot of them had the second screen bullshit.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Devs figured that out. Just have the second screen be another thing you control with your right stick.
I mean, I'd like to play 7. I heard that one's really good.
Oh,
A lot of the Dragon Quest games just never got released in English, like the first 3 Dragon Quests, which is nice to see.
No, they
them
did.
Remastered and release. Really?
not the original releases on NES, but on Game Boy, I think. I'm pretty
But
sure.
I know there are some that are strips stuck in Japan.
Dragon Quest 12 is stuck in Japan. That's the one that's stuck. Oh no, 10 is stuck in Japan. Not 12. 12 is the one that hasn't come out yet.
I'm surprised they don't. I know they're working on, besides the remakes, they're also working on the new Dragon Quest, which is going to be edgy from what they said.
Yeah, rated M. Yeah, I think the reason they're doing that is because meant to coincide with FF16 being rated M, and I'm pretty sure that's the case. Because
I'll
they've
take
been,
more rated M JRPGs.
speaking of which,
I'm
you
not
love
opposed to
Claire
that.
Obscure, because Claire Obscure literally has a dude get decapitated in like 5 cutscenes in.
Oh, you know, I like my gore. Like, I'm literally reading a book called, I'm not going to go into it on stream,
Dick
but
Fight Island,
really
yeah.
good book. What?
I said Dick Fight Island. That's the book you're reading.
No, I'm reading a book called Playground, which is
Child murder.
pretty much Saw, but the Saw traps are made for children, and it's fucked up, and it's good, and I love it.
I see you being
Also,
barbarians helping out because you're now you can now dodge 20% more.
Also, the one kid's a fucking idiot and bullying the other kids, and he gets several children killed because he's a fucking dumbass.
How the? I'm not gonna ask. Never mind. I don't want to know.
Oh, I could tell you, but YouTube wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I'm not. That's why I don't want to ask.
If you can't get to Finn, by the way, I forgot there's a thing you might have to do, but I thought that was after Finn. Minwu has a canoe you can steal to cross the shallow water. So you might have to grab that, but I thought that was after.
You know what I think his reasoning for what he did is really fucking stupid. Like, he could have easily got through the trap without doing what he did, and it was fucking dumb. It's like, that's not how you write a villain, guys. Give him some better reasoning besides, I'm an asshole.
Then again, they're children. What do you expect?
Yeah, but I'm a 14-year-old bully who takes after my alcoholic father is not a good excuse to take a little girl who you just met, put her on a slide full of razor blades, use her as a surfboard to get down that slide full of razor blades, and turn into a pile of mush.
I'm sorry. The fuck?
I'm not repeating
That's
myself.
like-
Safest way
So
you
that
could have
is-
said that sentence.
The fuck are you? Why are you reading this? May I ask? How did you come to this story, and why are you still reading it?
Blame horror TikTok.
It definitely sounds worse than the first page of Berserk.
The
I
first
mean,
page.
the first page
Actually,
of Berserk is pretty bad.
Yeah, but that's also pretty bad. I would say they're...
I mean, the kid only
Actually-
did it because he was being a bullying douchebag, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? That's no excuse to literally murder a 6-year-old.
I'm sorry.
I gotta look at the first page of Berserk again before I make that comparison. Ooh. Got it.
Were you just about to say, I'm sorry, what? I'm like, it's called a Splatterhouse novel. They have no holdbacks or chill.
Dudes, it sounds like someone's edgy fan fiction where it's like, I'm gonna have kids get killed. That'll be dark and
I mean, they
depressing.
tried to get the Saw writers to do a movie adaptation, but they said no, because that goes against their lead tenant. No children in Saw traps.
And I doubt and that movie would immediately get rated an 18 rating if it got a game.
Probably.
And rated A because, you know, it's...
I mean, obviously. I just like my gory horror stuff. Is that a crime?
Yes, if it's involved reading that shit. Danganronpa I tolerate because it's fucking Danganronpa. They come with creative ways so that's comical.
It's also like Neon Pink and stuff, so...
Yeah, whereas you're just literally reading children getting tortured for no particular reason.
Yeah. Because I like horror stuff.
Yeah, and the thing is, though, you're reading a book about children getting saw trap killed.
By the way, that's not even the worst part of that book.
Then why do you keep
I
reading it?
Threw up.
Shut your mouth.
What?
Why do you keep reading it?
Then shut your mouth.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything else about it.
Why do you keep reading it?
I'm not finished with it yet. I still have 2 more
Stop
chapters to
reading
go.
it! If it's that... Oh my god.
But I want to see the German guy rip the one lady's head off because she's a fucking psychopath.
Oh my god.
Basically, you're hate reading it right now.
I'm not hate reading it. I'm just reading it to see what all the fucking hoopla is about on horror TikTok, and I can see the hoopla.
Then why are you still reading it?
Because I might as well finish it.
Just because I play a game I hate doesn't mean I'm gonna play it through just because I'm already playing it.
Hey, I spent $15 on this book. I'm not gonna.
Then
I've
refund your
read too much
15
of it to
bucks
get a-
then!
Audible doesn't offer refunds.
Just stop reading
On
it
a lighter
then,
note.
dude!
Why would I stop reading it if I'm actually enjoying it? That's stupid.
Why the fuck are you enjoying it?
I like horror stuff. Do I need to repeat myself?
There's other horror
There's something
novels. You want to read a good
wrong
horror
with you
novel?
if you're
Read fucking
enjoying
Children of the Lamb or something. I don't
listening to
know, or the
kids
Children of... Oh.
being saw trapped.
Yeah, I have mental issues, but we're not going to get into that. But
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, we know.
Oh, that doesn't even qualify as mental issue, dude. That's something that's seriously wrong with you as a person.
Yeah, but then again, this
Yeah,
is the
maybe.
same man that enjoys every Final Destination movie, even though most of those movies suck.
Later ones suck. Early ones are great.
That's why I
And I
said
can't wait for May 16th.
That's why I said most
Oh,
of them. Everyone knows the first trilogy of a long-running franchise is always the best, and the rest just suck.
Oh no,
Star-
3's pretty fucking bad.
Star Wars is a really good example of this.
I mean, 3 tries to make a roller coaster accident that feasibly would never happen in real life because of one thing: block breaks.
I don't even know where to go. Where the fuck do I go? I need a guide.
Anyway, let's stop discussing my weird morbid horror book issue, my weird horror book obsessions.
I like Silent Hill,
Thank
but
you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Also, would it please me to tell you that the books for Hunger Games are just as bad?
That's because it's Hunger Games. That's in the exception.
I mean, it's not. Like, literally, they had to cut one part of the movie because it was so fucking violent.
Yeah, the book is the exception. Which
Oh yeah, there's literally a.
the
like, I don't know
Hunger
what the
Games
fuck's
is
wrong with
fine
Susan Collins,
because there's taste
but did-
to the deaths and gore. It's not just Splatterhouse as you describe it.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Suzanne Collins, but did you have to describe someone getting bit in the fucking neck by a poisonous snake and then bleeding out pus until they die? Is
Yes.
that necessary?
Yes.
So anyways, did you know that the zombies in Resident Evil smell like lemons?
Why?
Because apparently in the novel, as this man told me in the RE5 session, which we do, me and this man dog binged RE5 till the end, like from chapter 2 to like chapter 6-2, I think.
Yeah, it's 2-2 to the end, which was like 8.5 hours.
And apparently in Resident
Right.
Evil, zombies smell like lemon and burnt. And what else? Lemon and what?
I'm just saying, I've read more violent shit in the Suzanne
chemical.
Collins novel.
It was the S.D. Perry novelizations that were directly based on the games. I think the third book, despite taking place, I think it's Jill when she's in the water treatment plant is like these zombies smell oddly like these lemons and cleaning solutions.
I don't know they novelized those.
Oh yeah, a lot of games
they're
back
fine.
then. A lot of games back then had some sort of novelization, like
you know the
DMC1 had a
the first-
novelization. Metal Gear Solid had a novelization.
you know the
the
third
first
Hunger
three-
Games movie got toned down like fucking crazy. Like the ending is literally supposed to be depressing and not like yeah, it's victory, but like hard fought victory, and everyone was still mentally scarred. But in the movie, they were not. And it's like, why would you make that not a thing?
Why the fuck?
That
is
and a
my...
ton of deaths got toned down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know that in the novelization. I'll have to read that.
Usually
the
game
first
novelizations
three
are okay. Like for
Yeah,
example,
the first three are good.
keep going.
Caliban Cove is not. I was just gonna say the novelizations are pretty good for Resident Evil. The first three are pretty good to being mediocre at worst, and then Caliban Cove is horrifically bad.
Are those like RE4 onward, or Code
It's
Veronica?
an entirely, it's new content is why it doesn't have a game to go off of. It's just
so
new.
original stories.
It's entirely original work. Yeah, and it isn't good. It has something to do with British spies, and I don't know what character. It's either Rebecca or Claire on some island. I think they tried to do an inverse of Ada and Leon, where Ada's spy, but what if he was British?
Have any of you seen Man the Abyss?
Don't mention that. It's good, yes, but fuck's sake.
Yeah, speaking of awful
I
things
have
happening to
been-
children. Good lord. Fucking
I
show.
have been told to stay away from it. So I
I mean, I thought I needed to seek therapy after the second season movie. Like, holy shit. That thing is.
I have seen a few clips, but that is it. I know how dark it gets, though.
Oh my. It's also way more raunchy than the manga for some reason.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot more nudity in the Made in the Abyss movie than the manga for some fucking reason.
Why?
Because the animator may or may not be a pervert.
You mean the director?
Yes.
I thought that was a given already. That's all I heard about it.
I mean, literally in season 1, never mind.
Let's not get into that. Yeah, we're playing the Darkest
Yeah,
Final
we
Fantasy,
already talked
supposedly.
about your playground stuff. This is probably going to get age restricted on dialogue alone.
Probably.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I do not know where to go because if I go
You're
the other
welcome.
way, I'm gonna get fucking snapped by the.
Yeah, I honestly am forgetting where to go as well. This is like the first half of the game, by the way, is where do I go? What do I have to do? Where am I going now?
Yeah, I'm looking up a guide. I have no idea where the fuck. It's already been an hour. Jesus. Hold on. FF.
Yeah. You either do have to go west, like northwest, and don't go straight west, and you can maybe hit Flynn without stepping into the boundaries of tough enemy territory. There might be like a strip,
Make
that's
you just
fine.
plow right through there.
Either that or you have to talk to Minwoo and get the canoe and take the water pathway, but I think the water is later.
Speaking of horror
I
stuff,
think
are any of
so.
you old enough to remember Human Centipede?
I have no clue what that is, but it sounds like a horror thing.
Don't Google it.
So,
It had two.
I
It had
have-
two
I-
sequels, and they
they're-
were both horror comedies, and they sucked.
In
Fuck,
high
they were just
school,
gross as fuck.
Exactly.
I think it was in high school or junior high. A classmate was really into them.
Wait, like, religiously?
Not religiously, but like bring it to hangouts and sleepovers and stuff, and hey, we should watch this movie.
No, we should not watch this movie. Like, I like horror stuff, but that shit's going a bit too far. It's like, do we have... No, I can't go into that, but...
Alright. My best bet is the original guide for the original game, so I'm going to rely on that.
apparently the second
this
movie is the most
this
disgusting.
is using the original game, so that's good.
Actually, you know
If you
what?
use the Dawn of Souls
I'm desperate.
version,
I'm
it
using
will
the
be
IGN walkthrough. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, as long as
Actually,
you don't
we're
use
not
the Dawn of
using
Souls
GameFAQs.
version, then
No, not even game.
you
Game
shut
Facts
your mouth.
doesn't.
I love GameFAQs.
GameFAQs is great. I use it all the time. Fuck you.
That's if fucking people would stop using ASCII in their freaking walkthroughs and just write the
That
damn
is the-
walkthrough.
That's
Fuck
the
off.
best part of it, is artists doing ASCII art. You go to GameFAQs for the ASCII art. There's so much love and time put into them.
Dude, what the fuck? I literally just opened Facebook and someone posted a video of Shrek. Fuck, never mind.
Of Shrek what?
Ew, never mind. I don't want to get this video age restricted.
Yeah, we're gonna need to head to Finn, which, ugh, that's gonna be a bit tricky. So I can't
I
go
would say-
south. I gotta go up,
Disgusting.
like directly up.
Bro,
Yeah.
I literally just opened the app.
Directly
Why are you
up?
posting that?
I would say stick to the river, like northwest as much as you can, but don't stray from the water edge, because once you start going inward or inland west, you hit the level 30 enemies.
Alright, also need to buy some potions as well. I'm gonna buy 10.
Also, apologize for background noise. I'm actually have been making pizza this whole time.
Nice.
You haven't been hearing it, so.
What type of pizza is the
Okay.
question?
Pepperoni with Carolina Reapers on it.
Ooh, fancy. Wait, did you just say Carolina Reapers?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Wait.
Wait. Those are some of the hottest peppers in the world. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Did you know that I'm a pepper farmer?
Wait, you're a
I
what?
grow them. It's a hobby thing. I don't have like a giant farm or anything, but I have like half of my backyard, which is like 15 feet, not 15, maybe 30 feet by 30 feet. It's a decent plot of stuff that I grow peppers and tomatoes.
So my state put up a sign that I'm just gonna post it in a dark humor roast. What the fuck, New Jersey?
Hey, it's Jersey. You gotta love it. It's a shithole, but it's your shithole.
It is my shithole that I live in.
I don't even know how the hell we need to get music. I want to try to learn Cure because I know none of you bastards are gonna want to learn Cure.
Yeah, if you want to see that, go on the dark humor roast. What the fuck is wrong with people in my state,
I think-
dude?
You can put Cure on me if you would like.
Well, yeah, but here's the
Why
thing.
is it so specific?
Let me see that.
I know it's specific. And the guy put in the comments, it's okay to touch your own.
Authorities
Yes, it is.
cannot be more specific than this. Do not touch your partner's private part while he or she is driving.
On Facebook when I opened it up, by the way.
Okay, if I
That's why
edit
you
this
don't
video,
follow your
I'm
state
fucking
on
saving that.
Facebook.
I am saving this image. I am saving this image, dude.
Dude, that's why you don't follow your state on fucking Facebook. I think I broke a poro.
That happens every now and then when we make it lose his shit. It happens every now
Did
and
you
then.
know we had a strip club that was a block away from a daycare once?
Really?
And now it's an old person's home, and I can't tell. It's still next to the strip club, and I can't tell which is worse.
Oh god.
It's in my town, by the way.
Of course it's in your town. Okay,
Oh,
we're
nice.
at,
Let's
okay,
see
we're
the
at
last
Finn
one.
now. It was just a short walk, apparently. We're at Finn now.
Hey, the Keebler Elves got a promotion.
Whoa. Which one?
The ones you were just fighting.
Also, we have not had any lag on this stream. It is a goddamn miracle. We're at Finn.
No lag, you
I
say?
mean, I wanted to say that. You could just jinx yourself.
Also, we're We're now
Knock
at Finn.
on wood.
Oh, what the hell?
Fuck, that was the wrong sound effect.
So as we've heard, City's
That was the
crawling.
most cartooniest crunch.
So as we heard, City's crawling.
But no
with
lag,
Imperial
this calls
soldiers.
for...
Bitch ass up.
Alright, I'm done.
As we heard, the city's crawling with Imperial soldiers.
Word.
Had to be more. I would be careful. We trying to get too close. I heard some of them like to touch you in your no-no square.
Bro, I'm chewing gum right now and I want you to spit it out. Don't do that.
Wait! We get attacked in the town? Wait, what? That's some bull.
Apparently, yeah.
That is bullshit. Wait.
Dude, they said the town... Dude, they literally said the town was crawling with monsters.
They said the town was crawling with the Imperial Guard, not monsters.
They said the Imperial Guard's monsters. Were you not paying attention?
Well, you guys were talking over me, and I didn't get to hear. I didn't get to hear myself talk for a sec. How am I still level 1 and 2? I've been like punching these dudes for a while, and this man's already level 4. What the fuck?
I know
So do you want to know what the level cap is? It's 16. So you have to.
Oh, it takes a while to level. Rebel
Yeah.
Kaz.
That's why. It's
Oh,
also based
shit.
on the type of enemy, because you can't go to weaker enemies and.
You have to go like to the stronger
farm them
ones
infinitely.
constantly. The game encourages you to go.
Yeah.
It tries to discourage
unless
grinding.
you metagame, because it doesn't matter
Oh
how
shit,
much
we
you grind.
fucked up.
Once you hit like level 12.
That ain't good. Sorry.
Goodbye, JP. Do you have the thing turned on in the settings where it changes the HP gain to? It changes it from finish battles almost dead to get HP to every 4 battles you get HP.
Let's see. Increases your max HP after a fixed number of wins in battles. It's on.
Okay.
Attribute boost.
Okay.
Do you want a boost or none of it? Keep it low. Keep it like this.
Yeah.
Oh, and make the graphic style more
definitely-
immersive. Hold on. Go to graphic style. Because this man hates... Oh, wait, that's the fucking... classic. There we go. Because I know JP's gonna bitch if I don't have it on classic. He says it looks like a mobile game.
It does.
There we go. That's much better. That bastard's blocking the shop, so we can't even go and heal. Or like the... Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Well, shit. You know, for the supposedly the worst in the series, this game's actually getting kind of fun. Because I've played Saga, so I think I know why I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, it isn't bad. It's just different.
Yeah, but then again, I played Saga, so that's probably why I'm used to it. Like, I've been playing Romantic Saga, the remake of Romantic Saga 2 for a while.
I have actually started playing the first one.
Oh yeah, didn't the
As
first
well.
one get a remake and they got ported?
Yeah, I think it's on premium, and that's why I own it.
Yeah, I have the remake of
So I
1
was
and
playing it that
Romantic
way.
Saga 2. Oh, your hands leveled up. Let's go. You can throw hands better.
Yeah. Also, your weapons have also passives. I want to say
What?
swords and stuff give you an evasion bonus,
Yeah, as you level, right?
I think. Yeah, but certain weapons give you better bonuses.
Oh, what the hell? I gotta go outside to heal? That's some bull. And I need to go and get a fucking Phoenix down for this man.
I think Phoenix Downs are like 500 gil in this game.
Which is
So if you're in
unexpected.
town, you might as well just hit the church, because the
That's-
church is free in this one.
I don't know where the church is in this town. I think it's being. I don't know if it's being blocked.
Makes sense. I thought you might like walk all the way back down to the first town.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna walk all the way back there. Fuck that. You know, I'm gonna turn off encounters for this town only because I just want to get like a heal for this man. Like temporarily. Turn that off real quick. So I can... Wrong area. Oh, if I step 1 pixel out of there, oh, that's some bull. So how do I get to the item shop then? Jesus. They blocked the entire area. Oh, this is so weird and bullshit. Why would you do... Oh, out of there. That's the bar. Oh, wait, the item shop's here. And you go to the... Jesus Christ, why are they blocking everything? I can barely go through shit.
I mean, it is a hostile takeover. So,
There's not even any shops here. What am I supposed to do? Fight certain ones at a time?
run away.
Yeah, because I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do, considering what the hell's happening. Oh, over there. It looks safe. Hopefully, the house in the bottom left. Hopefully, that should be fine. Damn, dude, you hit hard. And I'm poisoned. Fuck.
Oh, my punches?
Yeah, you hit fucking hard.
Yeah, because there's no fist weapons. My weapons level up entirely based on my rank. Well, you have to constantly be upgrading your weapons. Also, it's fairly easy to miss the super weapon in this game, but there is a way you can grind out like 8 of them if you want to test your luck on super bosses.
And I'm not willing to do that.
Yeah, at the very end of the game, there is a room that has a 1 in 64 chance of having a super boss, and then the boss also has all the best gear in the game. So you're getting a 1 in 8 chance, I think, to get your weapon drop. Otherwise, it's armor or big stacks of money.
Because of
The
course
Super Boss
we do.
has the best gear.
You can get one version of the best weapon, though, if you talk to a certain NPC right before the end of the game. And you get one copy of it.
I'm pretty sure with FF1, one of the best weapons in this game is like the ultimate weapon, and it's just like you can find it in a random room, in, like the final boss.
That would be in Dawn of Souls, because ultimate weapons didn't exist yet.
Or at least the strongest weapons in
In-
the game, essentially. Where it's like, in original FF, the strongest weapon
yeah.
was just found in a room in like the final
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, it's the Muramas, I'm pretty sure. Because the entire game you're told, like, oh, we get this Mithril, and I can forge Excalibur, and it's gonna be super cool. And then you use it in, like, half the dungeon, and then you get Muramasa just in a box near the end. And it's better.
Oh, of course it is. Muramasa's legend is basically the akin of saying, hey, wield this sword, you're now bloodthirsty.
No,
It's a
yeah.
bastardization of the actual reputation of Muramasa, but
I like how JP's character is going to be like just dead this whole time and barely have any HP for these fights. Like we need a power level
He's
this
currently
man.
muted too.
Yeah, the easiest way to power level would be probably have JP attack me, and then have
Oh
JP
yeah, you can do that.
deal
I
the final.
forgot.
Yeah.
Like you
So
would
just have JP attack me until I'm almost dead, and then finish the
Yeah.
encounter.
All right, so I guess you just go for the
Although
castle, I guess. Oh, that doesn't look good. Yep, I'm going. No,
Yes.
that ain't good. Oh, we're fucked. Blizzard 8?
Yee.
That goes that high? Wait, what?
Holy crap!
So here's the thing: every single spell in this game also has XP bars you have to fill up.
What?
So yes, Blizzard 1 through 16, I think.
16? Holy shit.
Yeah, because the level cap for weapons is 16. Spells might cap at 12, but they might also cap at 16. And the reason it matters is because there's also spells that get more powerful the more you have same colored spells. Like, there's one white mage spell that's like, oh, the more you've leveled up white magic on this character, and the more levels you have in white magic overall, it does more damage. It's very unique. It's a fun system, but man, does it make making a mage awful, because you just
Okay.
have to cast Cure if you want to level it up.
Yeah, I have.
Otherwise, you're going to be healing 20 HP.
Okay. Also, I have the guide. I got back up the guide because I'm like, I just need to know like my general location. I want to try to keep the use of the guide minimum, unless I don't know where to go. So yeah.
I wish I remembered, because I beat this game, I platinumed it actually like 6 months ago,
Apparently, I just gotta keep going north.
and I have already forgotten.
There's like a barred fence somewhere.
I think you might have to zip or clip, or not clip, go north out of town, because the leave town barrier is extended that way, and then loop around outside the walls to hit that building on the outside, I think.
Maybe
That
it
should be
says I
where you
need
get
to
the
go
ring.
North, and there's the broken fence. Oh, this it? Nope. That leads
Yeah,
out.
because, yeah.
I'm gonna turn off the counters. It's starting to annoy the hell out of me. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell to go. It said to go to the
Oh,
broken
by the way,
fence.
if you,
So
since my fists are so easy to level up, you can make me the black mage, because haste is going to be really useful, as well as temper for attack damage up. And that kind of stuff.
how so?
Well, because haste doubles the amount of attacks you hit, it just gives you double damage, basically. And then temper just increases your attack damage by 50%, and they stack. So imagine doing double damage plus 50% more damage.
Oh, I was
Under
going
double
the
damage.
right way then. It was at the bar. I just went the wrong way. I kept like looping because I'm like, I didn't see any. My mind didn't see any NPCs here.
You have done it. Progress.
Oh, where do you think you're
Only-
going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. These pills are ill bred as they come. No key terms. Aha, you're with the rebels. If I seek a door at this wall, there's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. What am I gonna do? Had with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. So you're just gonna
He
ram?
just noped
What
right out of
the?
there.
Oh, that is weird. So we're just gonna leave this open for me. Got it. And the guards are right outside. Ooh, chests. You're going to turn me over to the Empire? They had the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. Okay, terms. So, you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I am the Prince of Kashwan. Prince Scott? Told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I heard they like to touch your no-no square. That's gonna be a running gag. I am, but not for much longer. Afraid I must ask a favor of you. Something you must tell my brother Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. Is he crying or is that just his texture? He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Finn fell so quickly is that Count Borgen betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There's one more thing to tell. Hilda. Tell Hilda that I love her. No. Don't deliver that last message. Confessions of a dying man. They'd only bring her pain. And JP's not here. So I don't think he is.
I was trying to stay muted until you revived me, but I guess I have dialogue.
Yes, because you wanted to be immersive. That's...
I was trying to fuck with you, but I guess that plan's ruined.
It's condemnable until you revive for dialogue.
My brother Apuro. Have you heard of him?
Sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be of more help. Yeah. I want you to take my ring. She'll be of use. Is it a cock
I really
ring?
don't want to cocker it. We're both going for the same
I beat
joke.
you to it! I beat you to it!
I was gonna be like, I really don't want a cock ring. No, thank you. Damn it, bro.
It's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. So excuse me, I just need to rest. Just for a little while. His sprite disappears.
You've learned my comedy.
Yep, his sprite is just gone.
Dead.
Like how that's
Now,
just
if you excuse me, I have to go to
Bye-bye.
the Shadow Realm.
like how in old school FF, if a character dies, their sprite is just gone.
This fucking banishes to the Shadow Realm.
Okay, so
Anyway, Blag.
you're not dead yet, dude. Just chill here. Okay, so we gotta just not talk to any of these guards, or we will get one shot, and it is for the best we don't talk to any of these a-holes. So we gotta head back to town, essentially. That's the gist I'm getting from this. Not this town, the other town. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Let's hope.
Gotta love the Persona 1-esque combat encounter rate.
No, this is not nearly as bad as Persona 1. Persona 1 was horrendous.
I'd say it's about the same personally, but maybe just get better luck.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm having fun with this, and the thing is, reason I hated Persona's encounters is because every encounter took way too long to finish because of a combination of me lacking Personas because it's so hard to get Personas in P1, and the fights, and because of the weird formation system, I couldn't really use like my people's Personas all that well because the formations are so weird. That, and if you get caught in a random encounter, your formations will just get randomly fucked over, and characters will not be in the spots you're expecting them to be. Then it gets super annoying.
Yeah.
At least this is just, oh, you're the same formation, you can
I
attack.
love this one
Good.
goblin who's like, I got this. I don't got this.
I know, it's amazingly stupid. I love it. Oh my god, why is there so many of you?
If all you're doing is punching, you might as well press square to auto battle because it also speeds up combat by 25% or 50.
Ooh, that was a crit. Yeah, because we don't have any skills to use right now, so there's not really a point in us just
Yeah.
in bothering to choose turns because we don't even have any skills. All right, let's see if we have any gear to buy. Because I think we have plenty of gold. Yes, we do.
You should probably prioritize the healing thing to get JP back up.
Yeah, that's the idea. I need to try to... Now, where is...
Churches aren't marked on the map, but it's in the upper left. To the left of the weapon or armor.
Yeah, I see it. All right,
It's weird that they aren't
JP,
actually
get ready
marked.
to get unmuted and get revived from the dead. As you pray, warm light suddenly envelops you, and a voice overflowing with compassion rings in your ears. Another one? Really? You have to bring another corpse in here? God damn it. You realize how many people have to revive in the same day because of that damn army? Jesus Christ. Go away. Don't bring any more corpses. Return JP back to thine call. With 1
Oh,
HP.
thank God I'm alive again. I mean, have you been the hell? It is. Oh my God, it's just so much. Dude, hell is literally just an office building, and it's like they expect you to actually work, and it's terrible.
I know, you're a hooker. You don't really work at all. That's amazing. You get paid for pleasure.
You're a hooker, you don't work at all.
Isn't that just like the TV show Chicago or whatever?
Chicago PD.
Adult Swim. Chicago PD. No,
You
that's
guys
a
ever-
different one.
You guys ever watch LA Inc? It's so fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, I forgot how the MP system worked. Does it work the way FF1 does for the MP system?
No.
Hey guys,
It's
if you die,
just-
mute yourself. Kidding.
Oh, it's different?
I probably will.
Thank God.
So all spells have levels, right? So
Yeah.
level 1 spells cost 1 MP, level 2 spells cost 2, and it goes up to 16 MP.
So
How
it
come I have no HP?
because you were dead the whole time and you only level up after a certain amount of battles.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, try not to kill me again.
Well, that's if you can even avoid. Okay, so now we gotta go deliver it to the brother, which he's all the way back in town, which is gonna take a while. Okay.
Mandatory
next.
fast travel is mandatory.
You should have JP hit me a few times during this battle. So
Oh,
you can get
that's
some
That's too late.
sweet levels.
That's too
How
late.
does that work
Oh, well.
exactly?
Essentially,
so-
it counts as you using your weapon on something, and you doesn't matter what you hit your weapon with, it'll level it up regardless.
Oh, so he can just take the hit then. I gotcha.
Yeah, but it slows down the more weak enemies you fight, but since I'm always with you, I'm the same level as you constantly, or higher.
So we're just
So you
exploiting the
hitting me.
system then?
Yes, you have to, because if you don't, it'll take hours for you to get from like level 12 to 13 without luck.
So in other words, we power level in this shit, boy.
Yes. Although you might have to give me, if you want to increase GP's health, you might want to give me a weaker weapon because I'd one-shot him if I punched him back.
I mean, equipping you with a weapon.
Yes. Downgrade me by giving me a weapon.
You get worser the more armed you get.
Hey,
He's
you're
still-
given a weapon.
He's level 4,
I am
that's the
not
thing.
good.
He just needs health ups, that's all he needs.
How do
There
you
we
level
go.
health in this game?
Every few battles you get like HP, because I have the option on, because the original
Or-
system would take forever.
The original system was you had to beat a combat without healing,
No, on low HP
and then you get more
constantly.
HP.
I never thought that was a good idea. Square Enix needs to get shot in the face.
That same director made the Saga games, and the Saga games are great. Ironically. No, like seriously, they're great. I recommend them if you have the chance to get them.
I've heard they're good.
Yeah, like I think the remake of 1 is available to buy on PC and along with 2. Although I gotta warn you with 2 has like horrendous motion blur because Unreal is weird with motion blur. It's a good game though. My name is Golden. I was once a prince of Kashwan. I'm nothing but a coward. That ring.
Yes,
it's my
your
brother's.
brother's dead.
Save us to take up arms in the struggle.
I think that showing him the ring just changes a thing later where he'll accompany you, I think. Either that or Hilda's going to tell you, hey, you should show that ring to him later. I forget how it goes.
Will he join if you leave town?
Like, yeah,
I
your
don't
brother's
think he
very,
joins
very,
until-
very, very dead.
I think he's a later companion.
Ooh,
You have
Kirito.
to... I think Minwoo is the first party member you get, and then it's... I think Gordon is the third party member you get, or fourth. But
Do
he isn't until later, I think.
do I equip you with a Kiritome if you want it?
You can throw Cure on me, just so...
We can have
Because
two
any magic we
healers.
use will increase our MP. So
Oh,
even if I don't have the black magic I want yet, by using heal, I can still get more MP.
Alright, I'm gonna get a fire spell just for the sake of me having it. So it can be like a
Yeah,
battle
if he doesn't
mage.
have enough masturbation points, he can't use the spells.
I need a...
I would also grab Thunder as well.
Listen, just because he doesn't have enough mosaic points doesn't mean he can't use the spells.
Okay, I have 2 spells on me. 1 attack, 1 cure, 1 fire. I want to be a battle mage. I want to be able to attack, hit hard with a fire or with melee, and also be able to hit hard with fuck, I can't talk. Axe,
That's an improvement.
javelin.
Maybe
saber,
metagaming a little, but I will be taking Thunder if there's enough money to go around for it, or I can grab it later. It won't be useful just yet. But later, yes.
I'll grab it now, just for the sake of it.
I'll take Fire Tome if you have it.
I already
Blizzard,
bought
I
it.
guess.
On my end, I already bought it. I used it already. Sorry.
Alright.
There, here you go. Give Thunder Tome to you.
Do enemies have weaknesses in this game? I'm assuming they do, right?
I'm pretty sure they do. After all,
Yes, and they are very good to exploit because it's like dumb amounts of damage when you exploit a weakness. Hence me asking for Thunder.
all right.
Thunderstruck.
And now that we talk, now what? Now let me look up the guide real quick. Because now that we got the ring back to the man, I need to talk to figure out what to do next.
I think you also have to talk to Hilda. Because you have to talk to both of them, Gordon and Hilda. And then I think they tell you to find Sid.
Oh yeah, I need to go talk to Hilda. Yeah.
Fucking Final Fantasy loves the name Sid.
That's because
He's in all of them except for the first one.
Yeah, because I think it was a thing in this game. And ever since then, he's iconic, and he even has a bigger role in 16, where he's just straight up the man
He's-
that starts the rebellion.
He also has a huge plot point in 8, if you've ever played 8.
I need to play through 8, but I don't like the leveling. I hate the leveling. I always hate it when games have world leveling. I hate that shit. It's like, so I might as well just not even
Oh,
grind.
that's the worst.
I hate that shit. It's like,
When the world
okay,
levels up
yeah.
around you, like in Oblivion and Skyrim.
and I'm
Yes.
like, so why even bother leveling? Oh, I want to use this skill? Well, too bad. It's not going to be useful because the enemy's just going to like, oh, you thought you can use it to cheese? Nah. Like, it forces you to use the, what system again? Junction? And apparently, if you
Junction system.
if you utilize junction, you'll be fine. But
You have to, if you go to max level and you want to fight the super bosses, Eden, Bahamut, all of them, you're gonna need to junction the shit out of yourself.
yeah, so essentially, it's a requirement. The thing is, though, it requires using junction, and I hate going through menus.
Also, junction works off of the spells that you have. So if you want to get good junction spells, you can't use gravity or meteor or anything, because the better spells you junction, the better your stat increases are for those junction spells. But by using them, all spells are consumable items, so you lose them, and then your stats decrease by using your spells.
Oh, so it goes like to an FF1 style thing, where it's like, oh, that's stupid.
Kind of. Every
I
stat or
want to
every
like
spell.
FF8. I do. I want to like it. It's just what inspired my character's
I-
jacket. But god damn, is that?
I
that-
love FF8 so much. That ending makes me cry. I will probably
I
never
wanna
play
like
it more
FF8.
than I have to, because it isn't fun to play.
Yeah, that's why. Like, I want to like it. Its story looks so good, but god damn, that gameplay pisses me off.
Oh, Final
So
Fantasy.
you know what you should do? Get the remaster, obviously the HD one,
I did.
on Steam, I think.
Oh, and then mod it so you can remove.
And then when you fight bosses, no, I was just gonna say press in the right stick and turn on infinite limit break.
Oh, and just spam bosses. Oh yeah. Oh
So
no,
why is Final Fantasy VIII so hard?
because of the world leveling, like enemies level with you and shit, and it's annoying. Even
Imagine world leveling like Oblivion, but you're set on hard difficulty the whole time, so you have
sweet
to
Jesus.
min-max your way through the entire game to stand a chance at the end.
yeah, and what's even
Oh
worse
my
is,
God,
and
that's awful.
what's even worse is that max leveling actually hurts you because there's an enemy in the game. I forgot what specific one it was, but it was like so OP that you not only could not hit it, but it can one-shot you, and it is a basic enemy that could spawn in the world.
Oh yeah, every single, what are they? Tonberry. There's an entire dungeon filled with Tonberries, and they base their attack pattern on they get 1 damage for every enemy you've killed,
I know.
and once they hit you.
Ugh.
It also has the only Final Fantasy game where your summons can die.
That is stupid, and I hate it.
But it's cool because it's plot related, and the ones that can die get replaced with better ones later, but like they still die.
So stupid. Man, FF8 needs a remake so you can have an option to remove that fucking world leveling. Because I like its system with the junction. The thing is, though, like, the fucking world leveling messes with me.
Also, you can miss out on the junctioning system because they work on what summons you find, and summons are related to you draw,
Of course.
which
they
means you
are.
have to find all the bosses and draw from them.
Ugh.
Like, you can't get Carbuncle unless you remember to draw Carbuncle out of a boss. You can't get Shiva unless you remember to grab Shiva from the boss.
The ring belongs to Scott. Is he alive? He gave us this ring in Finn just before he lost the last of his strength. Speaking of old PS1 FFs, apparently there's rumors of an FF9 remake, and I'm like, oh no. But apparently it's not getting the FF7 treatment. It's going to be like, apparently a more closer remake. It's not going to be like FF7 with like the whole trilogy thing, which thank God. Like it's just going to be like a straight remake. Did he
I hope
say
so.
anything?
Because if they do a remake and change it, the book that they're releasing in recently is going to be off, like, immediately.
Nothing. Your Highness, please. The ring belongs with you. I'm pretty sure those guards touched this man's no-no square.
No square.
No, keep it. It is a personage of courage. His brother? His brother's a fucking pussy.
Yeah, really.
Infiltrated Finn and returned to tell the tale. Proving yourself quite capable. Well, I kind of just walked in and the guard just ignored me until I talked to them. So, yeah, I don't really know.
Yo, video game logic.
Especially old school RPGs, there was no stealth in the game. Like, stealth games weren't a thing yet, so they had to, like, just like, oh, important person that's a part of the rebellion. I'm just gonna ignore you until you try to talk to me.
Yeah, it's like a. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna ignore everything.
Yeah, Metal Gear wouldn't, like, when did the first Metal Gear come out? Hold on, I'm curious now.
97, I think.
No, not Solid, the
I thought it was
original.
98.
No.
Oh, 80. Maybe it's 90s. It might be 88.
Metal Gear.
It's either 88 or
Oh, it came out in MGS.
around 88.
No, I'm not looking for Solid. I'm looking for
88
the
to 90.
original. 87.
That was really close.
Wasn't the original on like the Wonder Swan or something?
No, on NES.
It was on the MSX DOS.
And
Oh,
NES.
Jesus.
It was a DOS game that got ported to NES in a butchered state that Kojima said he hates and is non-canon.
87.
So he made Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake.
Yeah, but here's the
And
thing.
then
Metal Gear
the
1
NES
probably
version
didn't
got a
sell
port
well.
called Snake's Revenge.
Here's the thing. Metal Gear 1 probably didn't even sell well. So, not only that, it was the rise of stealth games.
Yeah.
We didn't get until Metal Gear 2 or like the rise. So...
Yeah, and like 90% of people didn't play Metal Gear 1 and 2 until they came free with Subsistence on Metal Gear Solid 3.
That, or if you're
Or
really
you could
obscure,
just
you
go
had
to
an
play 'em.
NES somehow. And Snake's Revenge is dog shit. No one likes that one. Infiltrated Finn and returned to tell the tale.
Right.
You're proving yourselves quite capable. I've never seen you underestimated your strength. I would have you lend the strength to our cause. There's a magical metal known as Mithril. We need strong warriors if we are to attain it. Learn Mithril. Ask what Mithril is. We lost Finn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of Mithril. I like how they say it's powerful, but in Kingdom Hearts, Mithril is one of the more common fucking materials you can find.
Yeah, it's like really common.
I have charged Yosef, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of Mithril. I don't know the cause, but I've been in contact with him for some time now. I wonder how an action RPG format of FF2 would look like. Would it be like Skyrim, where you can like just, you know, rely on your weapons to level up?
Probably.
But with a much
Like,
better...
it'd probably have like.
That with a probably much more improved combat system, because it's probably going to be an action RPG. If not, then oh, you should go with Minwoo to the Salamand to look into this. All right, let's go with Minwoo. Yo, your turn.
I heard her highness's word.
Hick.
I heard her highness words, and have waited here for you since.
Why? Why? Just because? Let me guess. Let me guess. Because you know the place we're going to has a lot of black men you can shoot up, and you can shoot up their schools. Got it.
Not necessarily, but you said it, not me.
You're the one that said that, you know, you hate black people, so that's what I'm assuming you're going to do, you little school shooter, you.
I never said that.
Yes, you
I
did.
said their rights should be stripped away. God, let's not get it.
You thought
No.
it. You thought it. You're the one that said it.
Reach Salem, man. We must stop skipping my dialogue, you piece of shit.
I don't listen to racists.
I
They're
thought this was a reason.
y'all have no rights. If you're
I brought you my canoe. It's equipped with a double-barrel shotgun. Really good for shooting those other canoes with them people in them when you're going up the river.
And because I've already beaten this game before, I feel Puro should take over Minwoo.
yeah, for now, until
Yeah,
we
you
get
take
to like
Minwoo.
actual Puro. So Puro, you get to finally do gameplay now.
Do you want me to
Yes.
tell you where Puro shows up? It's kind of spoilers.
In like the castle or something, or later on.
Do you want me to tell you where Puro finally rejoins the party? Not like why or what's going to happen, just at what percentage mark of the game.
Yeah, sure.
95%.
Dolph.
He joined for the
Okay,
path
then.
of the final dungeon.
That's amazing.
So we made a character of this man just for nothing.
It's to subvert your expectations.
That is stupid. What the
That's why I said Puro should, instead of just being
be whoever's
his
in the
main
fourth
character,
slot.
everyone that's in, the fourth slot character, because he won't actually get to be himself until
Oh, that's stupid.
the end.
That's so fucking stupid.
But if you look at Minmu's magic, you can see that Puro starts stacked at least.
What the fuck? Oh my god! Dude, look, JP, look at his stats. Look at his magic. JP, you there?
I had my mic muted for a second. I had to respond to something. Jesus Christ, that magic stat.
How many does he have? Hold on. 16 spells. Jesus. And most of them are leveled for like mid game too. Gee. Well, I guess we know who we're using Minwu. I guess Pearl's gonna be overpowered for a bit.
Almost certainly.
All right, Pearl, you're gonna be our heavy hitter. So pick wisely your spells.
Hello there, what can I do for you? I'm the racist shopkeep. I'm that one dude's brother. Bro, can you just sell us shit and not complain? Please.
Yeah, that checks out.
Just every shopkeep's a clone of the one shopkeeper.
Yeah,
They all just talk like Hicks.
yeah, yeah.
Ha! I'm the brother of that one dude from another town you met.
What do you want to use? You want to keep melee or Doc? You want to keep melee or attack or magic? Just out a spell.
Just start spamming like basic thunder and cure until I run out of MP and switching back to punching. Since I've basically maxed out my punching for now.
You want to use a spell, Pearl, or do you want to attack?
Let me see what spell.
Oh, you have a. Oh, you're a support.
Also-
You don't have any attacks. It's all white magic.
Support spells can be used to attack because I think teleport deletes people from the combat encounter.
Banishes the target to another dimension. I banish thee to the Shadow Realm.
I'm sending you the Shadow Realm, motherfucker.
You want to try for the meme, just for the sake of it?
Yes.
I, Merrick Ishtar, will banish you to the Shadow Realm. I can't do Merrick. It's like way too.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Oh, I missed! Oh.
Probably has a high miss chance. It's probably like
I was wondering why the MP cost was literally 1.
it's probably like Evil Containment Wave. It probably has a low miss rate. Evil Containment Wave is the worst finisher in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero because it has a chance to completely fail.
Alright, hold on.
Ooh, also,
I'm going back to the
all-
guide.
All spells in this game can target everyone or no one, or single targets or all targets
That's
by
stupid.
pressing L2
Yeah,
or R2.
That seems stupid.
If you hit, the more targets you hit, the higher chance you are to miss. But if it's a damage spell, it just cuts the damage evenly between all people you're hitting.
Oh, that's a bit dumb.
But that goes for healing too. Like you can do low heals for the entire party or single heals that do more.
Oh, so multi-heals don't heal a lot, but single heals do a lot more.
Yeah, so if you use cure and it's the full party, you'll do like 30 health per person. And then if you do single heals, it might be like 120.
Empire also suffered heavy losses at the Battle of Finn. They're building the Dreadnought in Basque to help compensate for those losses. Dreadnought, let's see what that is. I'll ask about it. The Empire is using the people of Boss to build the Dreadnought. I could definitely see a Skyrim type game being made out of this, if you think about it.
Yeah, they do a full-on remake.
Yeah, I could see like a Skyrim type game being made out of this with like learning keywords and then new dialogue choices appearing. I could see that happening.
Do like a similar thing, new like FFO, Final Fantasy Origins.
No, like I'm not gonna say go full Oblivion, but it's more like you know, learn new words. You got new dialogue choice essentially.
I don't think he's gonna make an FF Origins 2 out of this.
That's probably the idea. The
Well, there
DLC. Hold on.
Fuck. So did you guys know Vaporeon is the most breedable? No, I'm kidding.
That she thing, don't steal it.
That's my bit.
Also,
asshole.
I'd rage at you if you even tried it.
You would what now?
That's my bit, asshole.
Rage.
I know what you're bit, and I want to see your reaction if I stole it.
Yeah, it's my bit. Don't steal it. I steal your bits because it's funny. You steal my bits and it's boring. Okay, that's just me being a dick. A man named Sid, the former captain of Finn's Order of the White Knights, built an airship. Wait, someone laughing?
No, I'm not.
The ship that sails the skies, but the airship captivated him, body and soul, and he soon left Finn. We are poor for his absence. I am told he now lives in Puft, granting travelers passage on his airship for a price. He then uses this money to make further renovations on his airship. So the story goes. So he's literally a workaholic. Got it.
Man works so much that we don't even know where he lives anymore.
He practically lives in the airship now. I still find it funny that people manage to somehow make a home out of a bus, and I'm like, dude, I want that bus.
Oh, that's really cool. House buses are really cool.
Yeah,
Someone made
like-
one out of an old school that was abandoned, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, I want to get one, but I doubt it's ever going to be the case.
I mean, I
That's
could
cool.
see. It's really good for the environment, actually, to recycle old like buildings instead of building new. Like, stupid good for the environment.
Oh shit.
But you can pretty much make most buildings last forever with good upkeep.
Sorry, I picked for
The
Pearl
thing
on
is,
accident.
it's good upkeep.
Cure 7, Jesus!
Yeah, just like weapons, they have to level up.
Dun, dun, dun.
Look how much MP he got!
Holy fuck!
Christ.
Christ, dude. Alright, hold on. Let me look up the guide. I need to figure out where to go next.
I think it's straight north across that shallow lake, and then you head east around, like, the peninsula kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, we gotta head north.
Actually, wait, no. Let me zoom in on the map. I might be lying.
You want to use another cure, Pearl, or...
Does anyone need healing?
I don't think our health increases when we level, so yeah, probably. Me and JP a bit.
Yeah, I'm currently bleeding on my left.
Oh, we could do the
breast
entire
wanna
party
take
if you
care of
want.
that.
Just want to do the entire party? Where our health is not that high
Yeah.
anyways. Oh yeah, it does split it evenly. That's cool.
Really amazing for when you're, Okay, I'm gonna look at... map. Yes, you want to go northeast across this river, and
Alright, turning into town. You folks wouldn't be looking to book passage on a ship, would you? Just 32 gil would see you safely to Puft. No, I am too, I would say I'm too broke, but Empire hasn't attacked below Mod Puft, at least not yet. Damn, this gear fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's really bad starting gear.
Like I get it. You need to use your levels to get like to improve your like stats with it. But come on, man, there was a bone with this gear. Let me see.
imagine having to use gear. Could it be me?
Yeah, because you literally are Mr. Big Strong Man of Beefcake Valley.
Beefcake Valley. Did you really just say that?
Yes.
It's gonna be me.
Cure Tome teaches the Cure spell. Restores HP when used in battle. Blink Tome, Protect Tome, Shell Tome. Oh, we need to try to get these because these can be really useful later. But never mind. We don't really have the money. You want to head over to the next town?
If we need to, we should.
All right.
That's a water town. Neat.
Done. Just boarded the shipment, put it in the town, and off you go. Okay. I guess that's the case. Did he already take my money? Yes, he did. Son of a bitch.
Thou hast taken your money.
Also, be careful unlearning spells. Once you unlearn them, once you relearn them, they lose all their levels.
Wait, you can unlearn spells?
Yeah,
Why?
because you can. Some
There's
spells
reasons.
you might get and they're useless, or if you do like a red mage kind of half and half, you might want to swap them to full coverage of just all healing spells.
Yeah, that's what the fuck.
You really don't need to unlearn any spells. I don't think I ever did, but in case you do,
Yeah, I don't think we need to.
you'll lose the levels. I mean, you got 16 slots for spells.
I could definitely see an FF2 remake in the vein of Skyrim work. It's just that they're gonna have to shrink down the world because let me guess, is the world in this game way bigger, like big for the time, like for on NES?
Pretty big for the time.
Yeah, because this
Oh,
space
yeah.
is fucking huge. Let's see.
I know FF12 or not FF12. Dragon Quest World is fucking massive. The new one.
What? Dragon Quest 12's world or 11's world?
World's World.
Oh yeah, is it gonna be open world? Or what?
I don't know. Or 11's World, I guess, not 12's.
Yeah, I like 11. It's fun. But my
11 had a really cool. I liked how each town was like a fantasy version of like a culture of our world.
yeah,
that
although
was
my
really cool.
personal favorite's DQ9. Dude, I love 9. 9 is my. It's probably because of bias, but it's my favorite one because I was raised on that game and it's awesome. Anybody looking for a Sid? It's probably over in the pub. Here a few gil, get your ride on the airship of his. And by few gil, probably half my life savings. Got it. Now where's the fucking bar?
Hey lad, you want to ride in my airship? Oh, that's gonna be like 5,000 gil.
Your entire life savings for meant to cure your sister's cancer? Here you go.
That's dark as fuck.
You're here to ride the airship. If you can't your cash, there's no place I can take you. Oh,
You know
pay
about
the
the
guy
dreadnought?
behind you. Basque, the city of the east, is under the control of the Empire. They're building something terrible there. I enjoy you folks on it. Interested you folks on a ride on Sid's Ride, enjoy. The airship and its kind in all the world. No matter how far, we'll take it to the destination on the blink of an eye. Interested? Yes. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, is this a fast travel thing, I assume?
Yep, I was
Technically,
right.
yes.
It is our life savings, so we
Right.
need to go grind. Or I need
I
to sell
think you
something.
can walk there. I think you don't have to take the boat or airship anywhere. Everything is walkable, assuming you have the appropriate piece of gear, like the canoe. And
Well, yeah, I don't feel like
Everything.
walking and getting involved in enemy encounters, so we're gonna go fly. That I want to see the airship. I want to see what it's like riding the damn thing. And
I always forgot Final Fantasy just has airships.
Yeah, you forget, like, you see medieval for so long, and then you see, oh, a flying ship.
it's always been a part of the identity. Like, there's an airship in one.
And it's all, and
It's
it's,
been
a
in
trope,
all of them, I think.
and it's a trope in FF where once you get the airship, all of a sudden the secret bosses spawn out of nowhere. Ain't that fun?
Yeah.
Where we gotta go again? Basque?
I think.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Because I think the only two places I ever used the airship for were Salamand, Basque, and Altair. And Altair is definitely way later.
Oh, we gotta go to Salamand, which means we need to go buy. I need to go sell a bit more for my life savings.
Let's go kill some enemies. It'll probably be easier.
Yeah, fuck it. All right,
Don't
time to
sell
grind.
the potions that we're probably inevitably gonna need.
All right, grinding. Here it is. I like how we haven't really been getting to choose our attacks because of the fact we're just sort of just trying to figure out what to do still.
Once, I'd say maybe like 2 dungeons and it'll.
And you said to use
There'll
your
be some
MP to just
strategy.
go back to fists. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to wait till like we
Yeah,
get to a dungeon.
because as long as you're casting spells, it doesn't matter if they connect or hit or heal or do damage. I'm still gonna get bigger MP bar.
Yeah,
Bigger MP bar.
And since the base spells turn into the better spells every 4 levels, I'm gonna have to use Thunder if I want to get Thundaga eventually, anyways.
Thundaga.
Thundaga.
Because they just they straight upgrade. Because it goes Fire, Fira, Firaga, or however it goes.
It's probably be more fun if we somehow manage to get these games on PC and then use Parsec for all of us to be able to like choose our stuff.
Oh yeah, Parsec. What's Parsec?
Something I keep telling you
Parsec
to
is
use, but
amazing.
you refuse to use it.
It allows you to play couch co-op kind of games across the internet where it normally wouldn't work. Think the Steam remote play, but it just works for any game. I use it to totally play the legal games I have on my Wii,
Yeah.
on my
that's
computer.
installed on your PC.
With friends.
Yes. We could totally play Soul Calibur 2 on your totally legal GameCube installed on your PC.
Wait, that makes me be able to play Mario Party with the GameCube emulator.
Yeah.
Which,
And I keep telling you we can
Yeah.
use it, but you never want to use Parsec, and I keep telling you to set it up, and you never do.
dude, I will murder you in Mario Party 7. That's not even a contest.
Well, yeah, it's Mario Party. Everyone's going to be pissed off by the better player.
If you guys ever set up Parsec, I wouldn't mind hosting a Third Strike tournament. Or just a hangout of Third
Street
Strike.
Fighter Third Strike?
Third Strike, it's the best fighting game to ever exist.
Damn, this
It's
man's
the best
sword
one.
skills leveling
There is
up
no
so
contest.
fucking fast. Holy!
Oh yeah, I think
That's
you
a
also
good idea.
get more XP if you crit. So if JP's critting a lot,
Poison, what the fuck?
Boy, you poison. The old school mechanic of walking and taking poison damage. You might want to heal that.
I have an antidote, but I'm gonna...
I'm just waiting for it to wear off.
Yeah.
poison does not wear off until you die.
Oh, I forgot it does that, bull. I forgot.
Oh, come on, rolls!
Also, you can't sleep off poison by going to a bed. You'll wake up poisoned.
Because it's realistic.
You can only
that
cure
way.
poison with dispoison or an antidote or a remedy.
That is, I forgot how mean that was.
Yes, if
Oh,
you're in
it
a
used to
dungeon,
be
you're kinda
worse in the
bad.
first one where antidotes were like 200 gold. Or no, potions were 200 gold, so it was really hard to heal from poison.
Thanks, buddy. That shit will be when if I got outside. Okay, so no. I'm so used to not doing everything manually in these games, I forget that I.
You need to do it manually.
Oh, 3D landscape. Hello.
Wee, mode 7 activate.
Oh, well. 3D back to 2D, I guess.
Also, looking at the map, you definitely cannot walk the Salamand. So yeah, this would be the only time you need the airship.
Oh my god. Stereotypical ice dungeon place. Summit Falls is beyond the mountain. Oh, question. JP, can you do a Canadian accent?
I could damn well try. Summit Falls is beyond the mountain range, eh? To the south of Solomon. That's what the Empire has been mining its mithril, eh?
So, eh?
Yeah, when you can't do a Canadian accent, just add A at the end of every sentence.
Yeah, it'll sound Canadian.
Fuck yeah.
Me, when I try to sound Canadian, just add the me trying to sound Canadian. I just speak normal
I could have
English,
tried to
then
go-
add A at the end of every word.
I mean, the way I activate my Canadian accent is to try and channel Christian Batenta. It's time to throw the snacks away, kiddies, because tonight it's all out war here on Total Drama Action. I think I got it. Wait, what'd she say?
I think she said
Is
she
that-
loves her husband.
I
think that's
love
about it.
Joseph, but Brad's a fucking well-hung horse. Nee. Samson Hortensen.
Hopefully there's new weapons for you guys.
The battle axe and the long swords.
Finally, new weapons that you can't afford.
We can't afford. Get that to pay, you broke ass bitch. Sounding like Indian accent. Hey, you broke ass bitch, eh? So I hate to do this to ye, but I gotta go because I gotta get up early in the morning.
Oh, it's midnight. I didn't even realize.
It's
Almost
almost 1
one.
o'clock.
It won for you East Coasters.
You like she?
Genie.
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know.
If you,
She has
nothing.
died.
No, nothing. I was just posting the link to the guide. Just ignore
Yeah,
that.
so I gotta go. I will leave this playthrough to the rest of you guys. Because I need to sleep. I have to get up early tomorrow.
Babysitting duty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sucks. Good luck then.
Alright. Good night. I'm Japan Lover 79. You can find me on the usual stuff. YouTube, TikTok, you know the drill.
And we have a Discord.
Good night, guys.
We have a Discord too, so if you want to watch or join, yeah.
Voice acting your favorite video games.
I know, it's amazing. You can walk northwest to
Oh,
reach
right.
You can talk to Sid for Sid. Why am I getting an Uma Musume ad, Pretty Derby ad on my fucking IGN page?
Hey, it could be worse. I saw like an ad for a browser game that was literally looked like a gotcha version of High School DxD.
I've been seeing a bunch of those, not willingly. Oh, we gotta do the Summit Falls dungeon. We gotta go talk to a dude named Yosef. Head
Because
northeast.
I think you need the sled to go there.
Hold on, I need to go northeast. I think this is his house for Yosef. I like how most kids back in the day were probably gonna be pronouncing it Joseph instead of Yosef. I have business to me, eh? Let's see what words will work. You headed for Princess Hilda, eh? A little short in the tooth, aren't you? Your kids can't fool me, eh? Mithril? I haven't found any yet, eh? I do have a few leads, but I don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I need you to do a little something to prove you are who you say you are. There are a bunch of people from Salaman who have been forced to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Rescue them, then we'll talk. Okay, so we gotta go we gotta go to Summit Falls, talk to, and save people, and then he can finally let us suck his dick. Got it.
Maybe you don't need the sled yet then. Maybe the sled's later.
Alright. Summit Falls. Locating Summit Falls. Oh, we need to go in the water. Straight west. Got it. Well, shit. Well, since he's not here. Yeah, probably just go full on attack and just like, then when we get to the dungeon, we could probably strategize.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for now the overworld's just sort of annoying.
I don't think it gets much better than this.
Yeah, but at least in the dungeon we could properly strategize on what to do. Because after that we're gonna be on low on resources for a bit until we get money. Then we get to like think about our builds for a sec. Because since Apuro's here, we're gonna. You want to replace JP's character Apuro as well?
Good.
Like, do you want to like change his build real quick, or do you want to keep it as is?
Probably keep it as is.
Yeah. All right. Then we go over here. Oh, this is gonna get it. This is gonna get annoying. Like how the goblins look like they're gonna... What's the word? You ever seen Dora the Explorer, the original? Not the shitty movie.
You mean the TV show?
Yeah, the TV show. Anyone?
Yeah.
Why does these things low-key remind me of Swiper? And I don't know why.
Like or no swiping.
Exactly. Like, for some
You
weird
gotta say it
reason...
3 times or he'll still swipe.
Yeah, he's just gonna ignore you. You have to do it like 3 times or else he's gonna like think you're safe to steal from.
And then he's gonna be like, oh man, and he's gonna run away. He'll come back next episode.
Theory
though.
that fox is actually like a demon, and that the whole swiper no swiping is actually a chant to ward him off.
That is honestly up there with that really weird. There's a really weird trend that I've noticed over the years of like kids lore having a lot of darker lore. Like for example, one where like apparently Timmy has like depression, and I'm like, that's fucked.
Well, that was just true.
Oh yeah, and Cosmo
say.
and Wanda are stand-ins for certain medications.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Oh, you mean that kind of depression? I thought you were just saying that his home life is not great and he's sad.
Which it is. It's miserable.
Yeah. He was just an average kid that no one understands.
And what sucks
Please
is,
don't. The song is starting to play in my head.
if you think about it, that one episode where Timmy didn't exist and everyone was happier is, if you think about it, that adds
one's
to it.
fucked.
That would be that would be a fucked up theory if that episode where he had like he had like the premonition of the world would be like without him existing. It's like, ooh, that is fucked up. It's fucked up if that's true. Because Jesus Christ, if that theory is true, then that's unfortunately very relatable to most people. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, let me turn off encounters real quick so we can get some gear. I think we have some money to buy gear. Alright. Then we're gonna do this, and hopefully we don't get cucked. Because it's gonna be nice to have actual proper gear this time.
I think anyone is even using battle axes and longbows, so we can just do like 3 swords and 2 maces, because I think Minwu also uses those. Minwu might already start with a mace and not a staff, but
Oh, do I put a mace on you? Oh, I could put a mace on this man. Hold on. I like you could just dual wield maces. Or dual wield like blunt weapons in this game. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, for the sake of it. No one's using broadswords, so fuck it. Never mind, someone is.
his JP doesn't.
Oh yeah, I
Sounds
didn't equip
about
it on this man. Hold on. Equip that. Oh wait, I forgot to sell the thing. I'm an idiot. Yeah, this game's hate is definitely overblown. Because this feels just like Saga, but like old school Saga.
Yeah,
Like, because like
it's
I said,
just
I've been playing Saga 2. There's like quality of life improvements, but it feels like an old school, like JRPG.
yeah. It's. I think 90% of the reason why it's hated is because of the whole how you used to have to level up HP.
Oh yeah, the original...
Everything else is fine. It's just HP.
Yeah, the original port was
Which is the
probably
issue.
well deservingly hated because, like I said, it's the first of its kind. But I could but with the Pixel remaster
Also-
fixing most of the problems, if you played Saga, you'll like FF2, at least this version of it.
It's also sandwiched between 2 of my favorite and some of the best Final Fantasy games. Because 1 is a classic, it's perfect, it's short,
To the point.
it has a ton of cool
Very
stuff, but it's
simple.
also very basic. Yeah, and
it's
then
simple.
3 was the start of the job system, with you being able to mix and match jobs at will, and have there's 20 different classes in that game that you can swap between, and each job has its own level ups compared to your normal level ups as well.
Oh, dude. I would love if FF2 had the Dragon's Dogma treatment, where you know how Dragon's Dogma had like a bunch of different classes for it, It would be so cool if they implemented like a Dragon's Dogma style combat system in this game. It would be so cool. Like, cause you played the first game, right? Like in the style of the first game.
Yeah.
It would be so cool with like the combat system, because I feel like it's prime for that.
I can see that working. Although, yeah.
Oh, we need to run. Oh, we need to run.
Oh, I looked away for a second. Did you walk too far west? Oh,
Oh,
actually, we did it.
neat.
I didn't realize you had to walk into the cave already.
No, it's just the fucking thing. It did 0 damage to Min Woo. Damn, how long is it gonna take for my
Yeah.
thing to level? Holy shit.
You probably hit the soft cap. You won't get any XP unless you crit and like one-shot enemies. The only way you're going to get XP now is hit me or hit other friends, because you're going to be stuck at level 3 or 4 for the next like hour or 2 or 3.
That ain't
Because that's how
good.
it goes. Is you go up to the soft cap and then it just stops entirely, and you just have to progress further in the game to fight tougher monsters with more health.
Oh, so essentially you're forced to like grind in the beginning of the game because it's a. Oh, that's such a pain in the ass. That is such a pain in my ass. Why would you do it like that? Like even Romantic
You
Saga
can.
2 like lets you level still, even with like yeah it was lowered, but at least you leveled.
Yeah, I know. I beat the game. I was like level 12 on all my stuff, and if I wanted to get the platinum, you have to max out a weapon. And I just spent like half an hour attacking myself, and then finishing battles, and then seeing my rank go up in a single battle. And it's just like, yep, cool. And then I would do that like 4 more times.
That sounds annoying.
Yeah. I also cheated since I'd already beaten the game and I was in New Game Plus, I just
Wait, there's New Game
I
Plus?
turned on 4 times. Not New Game Plus, but I reloaded my old file. I reloaded the file that I had completed, and it just puts you before the final boss dungeon.
Oh.
So you can replay the final boss dungeon, and I just smacked myself in the first dungeon. Or in the last dungeon.
It probably would have been smart if you went to the first dungeon, because you could like take like no damage at all.
Yeah. Well, I also
But the
needed to max
grinding
out
probably would have
someone's
taken
magic as
longer.
well, I think. Plus, later you get items that give you full party heals at the cost of no MP, like the healing helm.
Oh, that's useful. But
So you
is
can
it
just have
worth it?
someone. I mean, it's 50 free health per person, because it gives like 200 health,
per turn.
200 HP. So you just, yeah. So you split it between everyone, and you just hold down, or you auto battle, and you now have someone who, although isn't attacking, is constantly healing for free. And since my goal is to just survive as long as possible while I
Grinding.
attack myself, you just, yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing with FF in general is that technically if you wanted to, you can technically start with any game because the games are designed in a very specific way where it's like they're all so different in their own way, where it's like you want action RPGs, play 13 Lightning Returns onward. You want like classic, then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want semi-classic but also somewhat modern, go for like 7, 8, 9, 10 or 12.
I'm gonna play Final Fantasy X too, because that one has Pokemon in it.
Wait, oh, I didn't get that far. There's actually, wait, there's actually, like, Pokemon? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so all of the monsters from FF10 make a return, obviously as enemies, but you can capture them in a side mode with, what's his name?
Shinra?
Shinra. Yeah, he has a monster battle or tournament thing you can do where you get monsters and then you battle them and level them up. And then if you level up a loyalty to a monster long enough, you can set it free and you get a special cutscene. But you just monster battle in the arenas with your Pokemon, and you can tell it to... You don't pick the moves, I don't think. You just tell it to be aggressive or be defensive, and you shout at it, and then it does its own thing. But yeah, you send out like scouts and nets and traps and stuff, and you capture totally not Pokemon, so you can throw them into arena battlers and level up and get loyalty.
Oh, shit. I blew my nose. Snot got on my shirt. Oh, gross. Alright, I'm back. I had to blow my nose. Ah!
Welcome back.
Oh, his HP went up. And that means when JP comes back, if we ever play this game again, yeah, he's gonna see just a random HP buff. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be an amazing buff.
He won't die in one hit, it will be two.
Yeah.
Also, JP has so little HP. It's like 53 compared to...
Whereas you're a beefcake, Minwoo is OP, I'm like balanced. JP's just like, I can hit hard, that's pretty much all I got. We don't got no MP, so yeah, fists, I guess.
I'm surprised I'm still doing the most damage considering...
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I guess JP does a decent amount.
Yeah,
But
he's like level 5 somehow, and the fucker still manages to get level 5. I don't know how he got level 5. Well, we're stuck on level 3.
I think it's just because he crit some enemies and insta-killed them. And normally, you wouldn't get any XP because everyone's wailing on him, but because he basically soloed a tougher enemy than he should have, he got XP.
God, I can't imagine playing
I think
the
that's how it
OG.
works.
I can't imagine playing the OG release of this game because, oh my god, it would have been a pain in the ass.
Yeah, Cure would have been useless because you can only get HP from being nearly dead or being hurt and not healing.
Yeah, that's pretty much why it would suck, because of the fact that, you know, fucking just you having to constantly heal over and over and being low HP is just so tedious. Which is why if they ever do like a 3D remake of this game, probably done by the guys that remastered Romancing Saga 2, are probably going to implement what they learned with Saga 2 and then put it into this game. Because like I said, if you played Saga, you're going to like this game. But unfortunately, unlike Final Fantasy, Saga is the underappreciated little brother of the Square Enix's library. Even though they come from the same blood. Like, literally the artist for FF did the art for this game. Like, Yoshitaka Amano's art style is still in Saga. But in Romancing Saga 2, they changed the art style, and it kind of pisses me off. Like, it's a very generic art style in the remake of 2. Like, it's very generic, but at the same time... I find it funny that the studio that remade Saga 2 also remade Trials of Mana. but you can very, 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 very clearly tell they're working with an SNES script. Like, for example,
What one? The
remember back when RPGs used to reference game mechanics in cutscenes? Like, for example, it's like, oh, I used game mechanic to beat you, and it's like, what?
yeah,
Yeah, like,
just telling you,
like literally what it is. Oh shit.
press the action button to climb up the vines on this tree.
Yeah, but like they did it like
They'll just
right in a
outright tell you.
cutscene, and it was a cutscene where it's like, "Oh, your dad died. I'm gonna teach you about the the mechanic that transfers my skills over to you, coincidentally." And then when you go to fight the boss that killed your dad, it's like, "I use this game mechanic to get stronger to beat you," and I'm like, "The fuck?" Because I forgot when games used to do that, and it's kind of weirding me out because I haven't seen that in the game for so long because of the fact that we learned to like separate game mechanics with story and managed to make it in a cohesive way. And even if we want to mention said game mechanic, it's done in a way where it's like, oh, it's not like literally said, oh, I used junction to power myself up. No, it's literally just like they'll like hint at something. Like, for example, Yakuza 0, oh no, not Yakuza 0, that's a terrible example.
Yeah, Yakuza 0, they're like, use your money to level you up by going into the level up screen and spending your money.
And it's like, and
then Bacchus is like, invest in yourself. Literally.
And it's like, oh, and then Kiryu's like, oh, that all makes sense now. And I'm like, the fuck? It's so dumb, and I love it. Speaking of which, I'm upset the director's cut's only going to be for Switch 2, and it makes me mad.
For director's cut? For
Yakuza 0. They're making a director's cut, and it's going to be on Switch 2 only. And it kind of pisses me off, because that means I have to
I did not know that.
Yeah, it was announced on one of their directs. Yakuza 0 was getting ported to the Switch.
It also,
too.
It also weirds me out that Yakuza 0 is almost a decade old now.
You know what's fucked up? I got into Yakuza in 2016.
I got into it in maybe 2010. I think it was Yakuza 5, or maybe 4.
I got into it in 2016, like everyone else with Yakuza 0.
I played the first one that didn't have Kiryu in it.
Which was... Yakuza 5 had Kiryu, just
It's the one with...
Yeah, here's the one Yakuza 4.
Yeah, no, it had Kiryu, but it's the one where you started as Akiyama, I think his name was.
Yakuza 4.
The loan shark guy. Okay, so I played 4 first. Because it's the one where you also play with that cop dude and Saitama. And... I can't remember who the fourth person is.
Saejima, Akiyama, Tanemura, and Kiryu.
I thought there was a fourth person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you do play as Kiryu.
Yeah, Tanemura. And you only really get to play as Kiryu at the end because, you know, weird reasons. And it's kind of...
Yeah, well, he has an orphanage to run, and then Saejima washes up on his beach, and he's like, let's fight.
And along with that,
and then
really
Kiryu's like, I got Tuna to catch.
Along with that super awkward scene that was like, why? You don't know about
I don't remember the
scene,
scene
do you?
specific. It's been a while.
You know that cliche in anime where the dude falls on the girl and like, you know, that shit?
I think.
Imagine that with Saejima and Haruka.
I do not remember that. I played 4 like a year after it came out.
Oh, dude, that scene is
saw...
infamous, dude. Like, that scene is like, even like fans are like, why the fuck did they do this?
I probably just blocked it out of my brain for that reason.
100% if they were to remake that, give the Kiwami treatment in 4, they would have to remove that scene or just straight up change it entirely.
Yeah, I can tell you exactly when I played 4 because I played it because I saw a machinima of them or someone playing 4.
Oh god,
because of the machinima.
I forgot about machinima.
I love, I would say, machinima because that's where I learned about the best friends, and I watched them up till this day. No longer the best friends, but Council Super Beast.
And then, you know, the controversy
doing
with
their own
machinima
stuff.
happened, and machinima is now known as one of the worst MGMs in YouTube history.
I would say it got overtaken by Maker probably, because machinima just kind of vanished off of the face of the earth, but it still paid people. Maker Studios, which is the Disney one, fired everyone like a week before they shut down. And just kind of left everyone without jobs. Machinima at least was like hiring independent people to make stuff for them, so they had places to fall back on.
Whereas Maker Studio was just like, oh, we're shutting down, fire everyone.
Yeah, because Maker Studios owned them. You made stuff for Maker, or you were a part of Maker and you made stuff through them. While Machinima was like, hey, you're already personalities, let me steal your stuff and give you a shitty deal. But at least you're your own independent person still, kind of. We own your soul, but...
Oh yeah, didn't PewDiePie like straight up get fired from Disney? But I think he like straight up hated working for them too. Like, he just didn't like to.
I think so. I mean, just about everyone did.
Yeah, I can't kill these slimes.
I
so I'm
don't think
running.
there's a single person. I think that's... the slimes are weird, and you have to hit them with the opposite element of what color they are. So I think maybe it's the same element, but I think green slimes are just weak to magic in general, and I think black slimes are weak to lightning. Red slimes are weak to ice, and then yellow slimes are weak to fire, I want to say.
Oh, so like how FF10 does it, where it's like everything has an element. You
Yeah.
gotta hit them with magic and shit.
That's why I specifically said we should get Thunder, because there are the slimes, and there's also a handful of armored enemies later. I think the Iron Giant types and regular giants are... they have high defense, but no magic defense, and you can exploit their weaknesses on top of it. Because they're also colored based on what they're resistant to. I think.
I don't know why, but I find it funny how I overestimate how hard these games are. Cause like back then people were like saying like, oh, this game's so hard, like it's one of the hard. That's like back then it was like super difficult, and I'm like, okay, I'll check it out then. Then I play it and it's like that's it. That's the thing that was so hard about it.
You can beat Chaos in Final Fantasy 1 in 2 turns if you felt like it. And it's like, oh, final boss, 2 turns, done.
You know what's fucked up?
This one
is FF Origins. You know that the Souls like. It's that they're like making this whole deal about Garland being this absolute menace to society, where he's like this super cool badass. But then those that played FF1 remembered that I beat you with a wooden sword.
Yeah, because he's the first boss and the final boss. Because it's a whole time loop. He's actually super weak, but because he time loops himself, he's effectively... I don't know, imagine a guy who never dies, but comes at you with a rock. Eventually, someday, he's gonna throw it at you. And it's not gonna hurt, probably, because it's like a rock. But it might cut you, I guess.
And if he's lucky, it's probably gonna bounce off, ricochet off the wall, somehow speed up, and then go through your fucking eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, like apparently that's the whole thing with FFO, with the time loop, where it's like, I know you're weaker than me, so I'm gonna have you kick my ass. I'm gonna keep kicking your ass until you beat me somehow, through sheer plot armor.
Yeah. Also, Origins is it's every Final Fantasy game, because that also involves like time travel and dimension hopping. Because you hit the FF7 Mako reactor at some point, and it's like, how did you end up here? I have no clue. I didn't make it that far. My game hates, or my PS4 hates playing Strangers Paradise Origins, those kinds of games.
I have a
They just crash all the time for me.
I had a PS4 Pro, that's what I did, and I learned to open mine up so I could clean the inside of it.
That's what I've tried, but I can't get far enough inside to clean it. I need a special screwdriver set to get past the heatsink. But I'm able to get to like the first layer pretty easy and clean that. I just don't have the specific wrenches needed to get further in. At this point, I'll probably end up upgrading to PS5 eventually. Or I'll just fix my PC. One of those will happen. Eventually.
Yeah, I feel like if FFO were to get a sequel, it's probably going to be based off FF2, that's for sure. Because after all, they already have the whole job system planned out. They just need to add a bit of Skyrim into there.
Yeah. Or they may even skip 2 and go straight to 3, because that's also very job system based.
Yeah, but the thing is, FF1's time loop sort of helped with FFO's story. Because, like, how do you tell a story like FFO? Like, Jesus Christ.
I never made it super far in, so I'm unsure what the story is, but I know I played a lot of FF1, so I know the basic concept of guy who listens to Limp Bizkit wants to kill Chaos, proceeds to do so.
I love the memes that was made from that, and it's like, oh my god, it's so fucking funny.
It's like they did it like completely serious, and then it's like, oh, we've made something that is so unbelievably funny, so they lean into it.
No, here's the thing. People were like, oh, we're glad the same game they're glad the game sold well. They just didn't think it sold well because of that. They thought it would sell well because it was a good game, not because of the memes. Like, they're like, oh man, I'm so glad for people buying this game. Yeah, they bought it because it was a meme game. And it's like, oh.
And it just happened to also be good and play fun.
Oh no, it's really fun. It's just like, you don't play it
But
for the
everyone
story.
bought it so they can listen to Jack Garland play Limp Bizkit off his iPhone speaker while he walks down a hallway
God, I fucking love that.
while his phone screams, "Ain't nothing but a reject."
Yeah, that's my favorite fucking scene. Not because it's like cool, but because of the edginess of it. And you already know, I love me some edge. So seeing that is just, oh.
Yeah, I wanted to incorporate that into my Pokemon character actually, because I was listening to just the regular Origin soundtrack earlier today, brainstorming stuff, and I thought it'd be really funny if I played into the boomer angle of playing stuff through my phone speaker. And then it's like, back in my day, we listened to this stuff, and I just play like new metal from like the early 2000s.
Dude, new metal's great. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, no, I'm talking about like actual bangers through like the bot that we have going.
Like Papa Roach, like
Like
Papa
just-
Roach, Corn, like Limp
Yeah,
Bizkit, as you said.
But frame it as, because it's like a hyper or kind of like futuristic sci-fi dystopian. So what if the back in my day 80s music that people are like, this is when music was good, was in fact Papa Roach? And then it's like, ah yes.
Old people music, aka peak.
Yeah. But since it's in the future, 40-year-old man.
We found the slaves. Help us, please. Okay.
Plot.
Plot, finally. Hello. Gee, it's you. I'm glad you're here. This is Yosef Stilton, Nelly. I think that dastardly Borgen's been holding her hostage to letting Yosef. Richard Hilda told you to bring her back to Mithra, right? Well, that's normally where I step in. Figured out that this was where the Mithril was coming from easy enough. So I thought I'd get the jump on you guys and now the Mithril before you get here. Although I messed up and got caught. Me of all people! I know when I'm over my head so long, but don't worry, I'll take everything here with me. Thanks for saving us. I owe you one! Dude. Not cool. So I'm guessing we just keep going deeper so we can get everyone out.
Yeah. Also, we need the mithril for something. Oh, I think I remember. I think we need the mithril because that's what we need to stuff in the dreadnought to cause it to overheat and blow up, I think.
Maybe? Is
Or
that
maybe
what
we're
powers
making
it,
a
though?
bomb out of mithril.
Also, I'm getting more scared because I'm 69 subs, nice, away from getting 500 subs, and I'm like, oh no. I'm gonna be happy because I got 500 subs, but at the same time, fuck you all because I gotta play through DMC2.
DMC2, best game. Best game all time.
On yourself and
DMC2.
making the promise, man.
What?
You brought on yourself by making the promise.
Yeah,
At
but I
least
didn't make it that far.
You can just think about after DMC2, you get to relax by playing DMC.
At least DMC's fun. It's cringe, but fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Also, 90% chance. Or at least I think you should throw it in Spanish so we can get El Donte.
I like how the
He may not have the mustache, but
I like how the actors that aren't watching in English are the ones having fun because they know it's gonna be dog shit.
oh yeah. They are taking the piss out of the game,
Yeah, they probably heard that the
and they're
game.
just enjoying it.
They probably heard the game reviewed horribly in America, and it's like, just fuck it, do what you want. Pull the good old-fashioned ghost stories, which, oh, do we need to do a watch party of ghost stories? It's so fucking funny. It's so fucking good. You gotta watch. You ever watch Ghost
Yeah,
Stories?
I watched I've seen the clips, obviously. I saw that it popped up on Amazon Prime recently. You can watch it there. It's just included with Prime. And I watched the Your Bud Tevin videos on it, of the drink every time such and such happens kind of videos. I watched one of them. But that is it. I haven't actually sat down to watch it myself.
What'd you think of it so far, then?
Wild. I'm surprised they got away with what they said.
Well, it was the 2000s.
But, I mean-
That and the anime bombed in Japan, so it's like, fuck it. Might as well.
Yeah.
That's
But
a
watching some of that stuff nowadays is like,
peak dark humor.
oh yeah. Like the track scene where they're trying to train for track
I think
or whatever.
I think one of my favorite scenes is not because you're a demon, but because you're black. Well, let me find it real quick.
If you're looking up that, you can also try and find the scene where they are on the track field.
Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black. And the other one that's a goodie is she's a ghost and a bitch.
That's something I would say to a ghost if I ever saw one.
Dude, there's so many goodies in this anime, bro. It's so good. Think of a big black man chasing you.
That's the track scene that I was talking about, yeah.
Dude, that's so good. Wasn't the actual like light novel series it was based on decent though?
Oh yeah, and it was also serious. All of those are just improv and people just shitting on it for fun.
Yeah, the anime sucked, but apparently the actual like novel series it was based on was decent, right?
So I hear, but it might just be decent because it's compared to what it's anime counterpart is.
No, like it's decent because like the story's actually like decently good, but because the anime fucked it so hard, it's like yeah.
Yeah.
Might want to heal up the party, especially JP.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Good job at keeping track of.
I gave this man
The
fire
game.
for the
But
sake of
I
it.
go down earlier. I'm like, okay, that looks fine. And then seeing it drop from below a third, it just me.
Dude, I really want a Code Veronica remake, but we're never gonna get it for some weird reason.
Me too.
What is Code Veronica?
Resident Evil Code Veronica. I have the original. I have the game. I was gonna. You know how I have a habit of when I have the entire series, I'll like get the entire series on modern platforms, then play from the first one to the next one, where that's just what I did with Mega
And then you
Man.
got stuck on one because you just don't like one as much.
No,
Because of
I
whatever.
would. No, it's because barely anything fucking happened. I'll like go through a recording, like before I streamed it, I would be like recording it, and dude, it took fucking forever to find out what to do because it would just be me, like not even talking, and I would just be like wandering around the mansion, and I wouldn't even use a guide because I wanted to try to get the authentic experience, and I would not know where to go because I would get lost so easy. What doesn't help is I'm a stickler for when there's multiple endings. So what I'll do is that I'll like look
Oh.
at the guide for like the endings, and I'm like,
So,
oh fuck, it
you
requires
want-
long-term investment.
If you want me to, I can sit on those and just tell you not where to go, but point you in directions. I can at least tell you the endings in Resident Evil are very straightforward.
Yeah, like one is, oh, you didn't save your friend? Okay, then Barry's
Yeah,
dead.
that's pretty much it. Like, if you don't save Barry and you don't save Chris, that's the bad ending. And then there's save Barry, don't save Chris, don't save Barry. And then there's the same version for Chris, where it's Chris, save Rebecca, save Jill, Chris, don't save Rebecca, save Jill, Chris, don't save Rebecca, or save Rebecca, don't save Jill. And it's just, there's always going to be someone in the mansion that needs saving, and there's someone who's in the lab, and it's the other player character. And you just have to grab those two people. And
Yeah. And then we realize,
Yeah.
oh wait, it's canon that everyone's alive, so there's not really a, so that multiple endings is pointless.
oh yeah,
I like, yeah, because I remember,
Uh,
I like how Barry's only playable appearance is Revelations 2, and it kind of pisses me off.
yeah. Well, if you want to get technical, he's also in Mercenaries 3DS.
Yeah, but even then, he's
And,
like, that's one of the few playable
He's
appearances
also
he
in
has.
RE5 Mercenaries.
Yeah, but in terms of like actual story relevance, he's only like
Yeah.
relevant in Revelations 2, and even then, we can't. Future
Uh,
games are not gonna be able to play as him anymore because he's getting way too fucking old.
Well, he was like 55, 60 in Revelations 2.
And considering modern RE takes place in like what, the 2020s, he's gonna be like 70 some.
Oh yeah. I mean, he was old for RE1, and then there's at least a 20-something year gap for Moira to grow up. But he's in he got removed from RE3 remake, I'm pretty sure. But he's in the original RE3 in one of the endings. Because RE3 has 3 endings.
Which Capcom removed because rushed.
Yeah, I despise the remake mostly because RE3 original was my favorite. Because RE3 original was my favorite because it's randomly generated to some extent. Every playthrough was slightly different because there's a bunch of like separate scenes where it's like, oh, when you go into the courtyard the first time, you might get snakes, you might get hunters. Sometimes there's zombies in the hospital, sometimes there's none. Sometimes when you go to burn the door, they break out early, sometimes they don't.
Yeah,
And you can...
because I think the idea I had for when I wanted to record Resident Evil was stream the remakes and then stream 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then go back to the originals. We'll play the PS1 versions if I can get a hold of them, because recently they ported the 1, 2, and 3 to PC through GOG. So I need to buy them through there. Which, if you want to buy them through
Yeah.
GOG, go ahead. It's great. They're $10 a pop.
I still have them on PS1. That is how I've been playing them to this day still.
I still find it funny that the PS1 ports of those games are kind of shitty, or at least I've heard. Or are they decent?
They're fine. So the issue is that they've been ported upwards so many times that it's like, well, you might as well grab the other one. Because RE1 obviously got director's cut with the DualShock edition, and that was a downgrade in terms of music. But then you have on the GameCube RE1 remake, which is brilliant. RE2 is amazing on the PS1, but it got that miracle N64 port that nobody knows how they did it, really. Besides that, it's, my god, how did you fit a 2-disc PS2 game into a single NES cartridge?
Yeah, like I don't know how many corners they had to cut. Like music probably obviously was altered, but goddamn, how the fuck did they fit that in there in that cartridge?
Yeah, and then for real. And then RE3 original came out on GameCube. It was just the original PS1 version, but since it's on GameCube, it runs better.
Yeah, which
So everything has a
I find it
better
funny
version.
that Capcom ported
Just one
2 and 3
gen
to GOG, but didn't port them to the PS5 because, like I said, I think I mentioned when we were playing like RE5 together. Yeah, I played RE5 with this man off stream, and it was great. I was talking about how they were porting the games, and I think we talked. And I'm like, why are they only on GOG and not on like the PSN store? And I'm like, dude, you can easily port them.
I think it's honestly just a logistics issue because sharing memory cards might be a little difficult for multi-disc games to happen on premium.
Here's the
It
thing.
doesn't make sense why they went through 3.
Here's the thing. I
but,
have
like,
Resi 1, and that's a dual disc game. So why the fuck did they not port 2 and
because
3?
they need to. Because what is it? Legend of Dragoon is also a 4-disc game, and that one works just fine as well. But I think it entirely just has to do with the fact that you have to load up Claire A save file on a different disc to play Leon B on Leon's disc. Because the discs are characters. You have the Claire disc and the Leon disc. And if you want to play Leon A, you just start a new game. And if you want to play Leon B, you have to load up a save file
I think
of
I know
Claire.
how they did it. I think with on the emulator on the PSN store for PS1 games, if you have like Resident Evil 1, for example, you could choose a disc or swap a disc, for example. I think that's how they did it. And that's the way, and they can just swap the discs through like the emulator options, and I'm like, that's kind of smart. And I think that's how they did it. I'll probably show you after stream just in case, see if I'm like right or not. But yeah, like they can easily port these games if they wanted to. After all, they were able to port Legends of Dragoon. They ported Valkyrie Profile, which I want to stream Valkyrie Profile, but that game's so strict with its true ending, dude. Like, oh god, fun game, don't get me wrong, but god damn is the ending requirement super strict. Like, you gotta go to like a specific area at this time, not before or after this time, and you gotta complete this dungeon before this time, and it's a whole thing, and you can't have a certain item equipped either, and it's so weird.
You also have to be careful of what end of dungeon items you do take, because you can't exceed a certain threshold of disobedience with whoever, but you also can't give them too much because that's pure obedience. You know what? Valkyrie Profile is very SMT4 neutral ending, where if you go through neutral and you hit the split in SMT4 with completely 0, you can't get neutral because siding with Jonathan gives you +8 law, and that locks you into law. And if you go with what's his face, it goes chaos. So if you're already anticipating stuff, you can mess it up by pure coincidence.
Oh, so I forgot to read this. Hold on. Well, if you think you're getting Mythor, you'll be right. My Mythor blade set to your heart. There we go. Boss fight time. All right, I think we actually need to use
Alright.
strategy for this one now.
I will punch him.
Oh!
Ow.
Okay. Ooh, the music though. Ooh.
Oh, the music in this is great. My favorite is when you reach the final dungeon. Not only does it look pretty, but it sounds amazing.
Pearl, what do you wanna do? You wanna, since you're support class, you wanna put a defense buff on all of us, or do you wanna just heal? Stay healer.
Prioritize defensive and go for healing whenever needed.
Alright, so
If you have barrier is physical, blink is dodge, shell is magic defense, wall is, I think, better magic defense, and protect is better physical defense. I think barrier and protect are both physical, shell and wall are both magic.
let me find
I
protect.
think.
Yeah, because I don't think we're gonna be dealing with anything so far. I'm gonna put protect on. Oh wait, shit.
Holy crap, JP. Okay, JP's health is very low.
Why do you think I want to put protect on him?
Hopefully I got it right, and protect is not more
Ooh.
magic.
Oh, that hit. All right, I'm gonna heal you, JP, to keep healing. What do you want to do? Oh wait, you don't have MP. You just keep attacking.
I'm just gonna punch.
Punch like the monkey you are.
It's what I do.
Monkey.
I will punch.
Monkey build. All right, so you says you want you to be more protective, so I'm gonna try to keep put.
A
protect
barrier
on
is
all of
status
us.
elements.
I'm gonna put protect on all of us. Oh, dude, the Pixel Remasters music's great. Fun fact: the drummer is a 12-year-old, at least at the time, who has a YouTube channel, and she does good shit.
That reminds me of Tim Follin, who did all of the NES stuff, like a wizard. Like Tim and Jeff, or is it Geoff? Tim and Jeff Follin.
Who's Jeff Follin?
They did music for NES games. Have you heard the Plock soundtrack? Pictionary, Silver Surfer, X-Men. They're NES and SNES games that are amazing. I dropped Solstice in... Him and Jeff Follin did Solstice. I dropped that in music and beats to vibe to, but I would honestly suggest, everyone knows it, it's everyone's favorite, look up the Plock soundtrack boss theme, because it's an SNES game, but it sounds like it came out of Hotline Miami.
Hold on, let me hear this.
My other favorite is Pictionary on the NES. He did the main theme to that, and that one's amazing. And the X-Men, not X-Men, Silver Surfer theme.
Oh, we got a Mithril helm. I'm
Silver
gonna put that
Surfer
on
is
me.
amazing. Ooh.
Fuck y'all, this is mine. What the how the hell did he pull this off?
He is a magician with the NES and SNES sound cards. Also, he was 18.
Oh shit, he passed away last year. Oh no.
Yeah. It was actually a group of brothers that were working on. I think it's one of the brothers passed away. I think the other one is still alive, but they work together on stuff.
What's Plock about, by the way?
So Plock is about this angry island dweller, kind of, and they stole his flag. And he throws his, think Rayman, but what if he was angry and wore a red cap? So his arms and legs aren't connected, and he throws them, and he's filled with hatred, and he just wants to kill the people that are messing with him.
Yeah, that's honestly,
I guess.
dude, the boss theme sounds fucking terrifying. Like, Jesus Christ. You found Mithril in the chest. Yeah, that theme sounds fucking terrifying. Holy hell. That's in a kid's game?
Yeah. You should look up Pictionary next, the Pictionary main theme. That one is also amazing.
Pictionary.
I think you'll look up if you look at
Title screen, right? Tim, it was just Pictionary. His name is Emotional Snail, or is it someone else? What the fuck? Imagine going to your friend's house and hearing this as you walk in. You're thinking about to play the best game ever, but it's fucking Pictionary. Wait. I'm gonna teleport. I'm leaving. Fuck this place. Like, bro, it's fucking Pictionary. Why the hell are you going so hard? He's just like, I'm here for the love of the game, essentially. That's literally his mindset. I do this shit for the love of the game. That's literally why he does it. Is that literally it? At least what I assume. I wonder if someone did a Plock remix of the boss team, like someone remixed it. Hold on, let me look that up. Cause what the fuck is this? Yep, found it. This belongs in fucking Cyberpunk. Why is this so good? This is some shit you'd hear in John Wick. Jesus. Dude, I'm waiting. I remember when RE4 Remake came out. I think I told you this. It came out the same day as John Wick 4. And I'm like, the timing couldn't be any more perfect. Because the remake. Oh, dude, John Wick 4 is so good. It's not as good as the first two, but it's like the third best in my opinion. I don't really like John Wick 3 all that much. I prefer 4 over 3. But goddamn, like all the movies are great though. Like they're all awesome. Like none of the John Wick movies are bad. They're yeah, because fun fact, the guy that directed John Wick is directing the Ghost of Tsushima movie, apparently. Yeah, it's getting a movie. Apparently he's directing it, and I'm like, dude, that's fucking sick. Realistic samurai fights, let's go. Realistic samurai fights with the sauce of John Wick. That's gonna be awesome. Like, you know how cool that sounds? Like, you realize how cool that sounds. Like, Oh. Well, the combat itself is flashy. It's just only really Kurosawa inspired for like the duel sections, and after that, it's just a more skill-based Assassin's Creed. That's what I like to call it, anyways. Oh, we're gonna need the life spell. We're gonna need that. Want to learn life as well? The revive? Oh, Pearl, you want one too? Oh, yeah, he already has it. He already has it, yeah. Because we're gonna need it. Yeah, it's been 3 hours and 12 minutes, so I'm probably gonna end it soon. I'm just gonna get some gear for all of us, and then we can move on, and then we can end it. You want a long sword or Pearl? Keep in mind this does affect your evasion, so along with your magic interference. Like, it's gonna mess with your magic. So you still want it? Alright, here we go. Next we need to go buy some equipment that'll give us more defense. So far I'm having fun with this. Like, it's reminding me a lot of Saga. Like, a lot of Saga. And then give you the leather caps their defense. Alright. I don't really need a shield. We do need armor and gloves, though. I like how that dungeon just gave us so much gil to buy armor. It's not even funny. Like, you ever play through an FF game and it's just like you get so much money at some point where it's like it's not even an issue anymore? Dude, I remember hitting the money cap with FF7 and it was so weird. Wait.
But
what the fuck?
I don't know.
When did it mute? Oh, Discord was muted for a bit and I don't know how long for.
Oh, for like the YouTube stuff?
Yeah, oh boy. That's not good.
Could it have been a silent stream the whole time?
No, thank God, but I'm hoping it's not. I'm really hoping it's not. It's gonna be so cursed, because then I got to literally just dump the whole video and not even do it.
I can pull up the stream. I probably should have had the stream going in the background just to be sure, but the reason I don't is...
Phone battery.
I mean, I have my phone open anyway, so...
I checked a bit. It was only muted within the past 10 or so minutes. I'm not sure exactly when it was muted. Just know that when I checked for like 9 minutes back in the stream, I could hear you speaking.
Okay, we had dialogue during the boss fight. So it would have been after the boss fight up to now would be any time it was muted. So the only time we would have been muted would be buying equipment, it looks like. They open up the stream and I can hear our battle tactics of you asking what Pearl wants to do.
Then it just muted after.
I have heard my voice in the stream. Disgusting. Quite unfortunate. It should be fine.
Well, either way, it should be fine for a bit. Mostly, as long as it wasn't muted for too long.
Yeah, it should be.
But hey, we got gear.
Yes, you'll find.
That's all that matters. God, the fact that we're not gonna be able to get a Puro's character until the end of the game is fucking hilarious. So
The final dungeon.
we essentially gave this man a character just so he doesn't even, and wasted his time.
It can be a fourth character slot. There'll always be a fourth character slot, thankfully.
Yeah, but he doesn't even get to choose the character he wants. He's just stuck with the dude with the
Oh,
infinite support.
Yeah.
My guess is that the reason they had it like that is because they knew that someone wasn't going to do support. So it was like, fuck it. We need to give these guys support because I don't think any of them's going to get cure.
Yeah. Especially for the first dungeon, when the first dungeon is like, what, 8 floors without being able to go back?
They probably realized it. Yeah, early FF was really unbalanced if you think about it. Like, early unbalanced,
Oh, yeah.
it was like super unbalanced. Where it was like, FF1, you can easily break it because of the fact that, you ever watch VG Myths?
Yes.
He broke FF1 with the White Mage, where essentially he found a grinding spot that gives you endgame enemies, and if he just keeps stacking Protect on you, you essentially just cannot die.
Actually, let me make sure I know who VG Myths is for a second, because I might be mixing it up with like Game Champ or something. Unless they are the same
No,
person.
they're the same essentially.
Okay.
Like he does the Can You Beat Mega Man series, with certain like challenge runs. Like he's one of the best challenge runs on YouTube, challenge run channels on YouTube if you think about it, because he does like a variety of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen her do stuff before.
And I think his most
Actually, I
recent one
watched
was
her do
White
the-
Mage, I think. His. Oh, what? I thought it was. Oh, is he? Did it come? Oh, if they can't. If that's the case, then I am sorry. Let me check. Yep, it's she/her. Oh yeah, they probably transferred or transferred over. No, that's the case. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I just like, because for the longest I thought it was a him. Yeah, at least I know not to like. Yeah, I'm not gonna be a dick about it. Yeah, sorry about that. Thought it was a he because of his voice, but then I never check his Twitter because I'm barely on Twitter nowadays, so I don't ever check it. Well, yeah, it's all. All right. Yeah. Blue Sky's 2 left, Twitter's 2 whatever the hell it is. Yeah, and then 4chan, well, 4chan was put down like the rabid dog it was. Which, hold on before we continue. Alright, I'm gonna end stream here. It's been like a while, and I'm like, oh my god, it's been so long. Anyways, I'm gonna end up stream off here. For those that are new, I really appreciate you subscribe. If you are new, 500 subs, and I'll play through DMC2 and the Cursed Reboot because I made a bet, and I'm I'm scarily getting close, which thank you all, but also fuck you. And like if you enjoyed it. And for those watching after the stream, subscribe for 500 subs to watch me play do DMC2 because and the reboot. And I have a Discord. If you go to the channel's description, you can go there and you can like come join and we can just chill. Anyways, we're gonna head off and just chill out. Good night, guys and gals. We're gonna call yourselves. See you next time. Bye bye.